Hey, guy. What the fuck is going on?
Nothing, bro.
Why can't I hear myself?
I can hear you, bro. You fucking disgusting sound.
Hello? Hello? Oh my god, okay, my headphones were unplugged. Hey, welcome to another episode of In Bed with Poseidon. I'm your host, Poseidon. And right before we get this show started, Viron sexually assaulted me right outside in the lobby. I'm in pain. I'm in serious pain.
Mentally?
He touched my wee-wee.
Oh, I thought you were going with a joke, but it's true. I did touch your PP.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you liked it, so it's not technically sexual assault.
I
You
did.
wouldn't file charges against
Yes,
me.
but you know what? Just because a woman gets raped and she gets wet doesn't mean she enjoyed it.
What? Hey, you're not a woman. What? My headphones aren't plugged in either. I can't
I'm a
hear
strong,
shit.
independent woman.
I'm fine. Doing good. I'm cracking this open.
All right, let's crack
I'm
open.
happy my
Hold
car
on.
works now.
I've got Alex and
Who was here
Viron.
before?
Cheers.
Hello?
People
Hello?
fucking
What's
it
wrong
up,
with
bro.
you?
Is my mic working?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear
it
you.
is. We can
I
hear
can't
you.
hear shit.
Oh, try those headphones.
I'm gonna fucking rape you.
We
bro. I
unplugged.
swear
We
to God,
unplugged one of the headphones.
Watch out.
swear
Everything's
to
going to
God.
fall. Everything's going to fall.
I'm gonna re-zape you.
Yeah, but if
Hello?
everything
Can you
works,
hear
it's on
now?
the show.
Wait,
Can you hear?
no.
Oh my god!
Check it.
Increase the volume. The volume knobs.
You have one job. You were here 45 minutes ago.
One job. What are you talking about?
You were here 45 minutes ago.
I'm not the one producing.
What? Are you blaming this on the producer?
No, I'm
We're
not
all
blaming it on the
late today.
producer. But I'm just saying, somebody had to take a shit. Then he had to do a COVID test. Then he had car problems, bro. What else, bro? Your pussy hurts too, bro. Suck a dick, bro.
This is disgusting.
It's my fault. Fuck out of here.
Try it.
Yeah, let me try it.
You know what the funny part is? We met up with
That's
Pantelis
weird.
earlier today, and I called it. I'm like, something
Oh, this
always
is
goes
disgusting.
wrong.
This is
when we
disgusting,
start.
bro. I can never send you, bro, anywhere.
Hey, Jess, and hey, Evadonna. And I just want to address Jess in the chat for a second. Yeah, lower his headphones a little bit because he has sensitive ears.
How do you know?
And because I didn't put it that loud.
No, you know what happened one time? You could put it a little bit louder. You know how I know? You know how he knows that I have sensitive ears? Because one time we were having sex,
Yeah.
it came in my ears. I heard him coming.
The waves.
How did I know you were going to say that?
I heard it coming. The waves. Hello.
By the way, Jess goes, by the way, I missed Pantelis live and Pantelis is not all right. We've known this for a while. I don't think you guys should change anything of the show. Well, we're not really changing anything. We're still going to have the arguments, but we're just not going to overdo it.
Wait,
What
which
did he
show?
want change? This
Huh?
This show?
This, yeah.
Yeah, we don't take criticism.
We don't take risks.
No, but what kind of change did Padilla ask for?
Nobody. We don't
Other than
go.
the over talking, blah, 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 the farting in the mics, what else should we change?
No diarrhea while we record. Verbal
I can't
diarrhea.
drink this, bro. I'm sorry.
Are you serious? You spit in my gift, bro. You
You
spit
like
in
it?
my face. I
You
like
know
it.
what it tastes like?
What?
It tastes like cold Burger King. I don't know why. Am I wrong?
Can I-
Like a cold burger from Burger
Did
King.
you try it? Try it.
No,
No,
I haven't tried it.
let him
Here's
take a
my
sip.
question.
Don't open
Yes.
Here's my question. I love gin. Favorite gin.
Yeah, I
I
do too.
drink gin on the rocks.
Yeah.
It says gin inspired. What the fuck does that mean?
Oh, it is inspired seltzer. So it's not even real
But I
gin.
understand. What is it? It's inspired.
It's malt alcohol. It's beer. It's beer.
It's inspired by gin.
At the factory, the gin showed up, bro.
I don't get
And
it.
he gave a motivational speech, bro, and he inspired.
But did you know in
he
England,
inspired Romeo Sonic?
they
bro.
had like all kinds of gin bars? Did you know that?
Where?
In England in like the
Yeah, of
1700s.
course.
And they had to limit the amount of gins they could serve to people because people were just getting super it was a high potent type of gin they would serve people.
Bro,
there.
there's over like 800 types of gin.
No,
I
they were
just wanna
actually
address,
gin
Abadana.
bar just serving gin and that's it.
But now it's coming back
Oh,
to that
no-
gin bars.
no,
Even
yeah.
here in Montreal, we have just gin bars.
Yeah?
Yeah, because you can make like 800 different
no,
types
back
of
then
gin.
people would go there
You
to
can make
forget their
dry
lives
gin,
and go
wet
crazy.
gin, jealous
Do
gin.
what?
They were going there to forget their problems. No, but it was so bad that no one was able to work.
Bro, that's
properly.
what bars are today. Bro, have you seen, if you go and look at the history timeline of Ireland,
Just be yourself.
they have cool things, and
Oh,
then
yeah,
around
stop.
1500 is the discovery of whiskey, and then nothing happens
Nothing
in Ireland for
happens,
5 years. It's like-
to this
it's
day.
like- Wasn't
Makes a
there an
lot of
episode of Futurama also?
I think
or
it's
some
that.
cartoon?
I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Was
I
it
Yeah,
love
Futurama.
Futurama.
Yeah, they go back in time,
It
and
was.
it's like Ireland, and it's like
They're
they're
all smart,
space
genius.
age, they're geniuses, bro. They have flying spaceships. Next thing you know, they discover alcohol. It's a shit show.
Yeah. By the way, also the whole point of the show is we addressed the chat. Evadonna commented, "Wait, what? Pantelis is not doing good." No, it was a joke. Evadonna was being sarcastic because Jess
Should I answer?
said
My dad's calling me. Should I
he is.
answer?
Yeah, answer. Go ahead.
Hello?
Guru glue
Hello?
glue. Caro glue.
I don't know. Veron fix magic hands.
Gay.
Oh, magic hands. is
No,
right.
no, for
Alex
do
is
something.
gay.
I don't know. I see. I don't know. He take out piece from fuse.
Yeah,
He
stick it in my
restarts
ass,
sensor.
Alex.
Bye. Magic hands.
Magic hands, bro. These hands are magic, bro. I whispered to his car. I whispered to I'm like, it's okay, baby. I'm here now.
What'd you tell my mom?
What's changing, Olga? Olga,
Poseidon's changing.
I am. I'm
Sex
changing
change.
sexes.
Oh, you're changing back to being a man. Good.
I
Yeah, of
can't
course.
drink this, bro. I'm sorry.
reattaching
I'm
my
getting
penis.
another.
Stop, bro.
How bad can
And you
it
can
be?
drink beer, bro. Nah, man,
This
How
is
bad can
okay,
it be?
bro. Try it.
All right. I'm the
Okay.
gin connoisseur. I drink gin
There's an after
straight.
Burger King, old Burger King aftertaste.
Shut your whore mouth, bro.
I will be the judge.
Okay.
Wow.
There's something there.
All right.
There's something. That's not working. It's the hibiscus.
My
bro.
one word verdict.
Oh?
Garbage.
Garbage.
This is shit,
I'm gonna
bro.
be honest. This is kind of shit. Too. I
It's
don't know.
fucking garbage,
I saw
bro.
watermelon and
Let
gin.
me
I'm
go
like,
see
I
what
like
else is
both.
left.
I like
I'll be
both.
back. I'll be back.
I like both.
Wow, this is terrible. This
It is terrible.
Bro, this is nothing like watermelon or gin. It had one job. It failed on both fronts. It's watermelon gin. Oh, sorry, it's inspired by gin. I don't know
Jin
what that
gave a
means.
very motivational speech.
I don't know what that means. This is fucking terrible. No wonder it's only fucking 100 calories per can, bro. It's garbage.
Garbage.
No, but seriously, this is fucking
That's
terrible.
a lot. 100 calories per can is a lot, by the way.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, so alcohol is all sugar.
Really?
But a shot of vodka, like a 1 ounce shot of pretty much any drink, is over 100 calories.
No.
But yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, when people drink, like, let's say Jack Coke,
Oh, we had those.
it's like a 400 calorie
do
drink,
you- what do you
500
want?
calories.
No way.
What do you think? What do you think, like, beer belly and alcohol gut comes from?
Not from hard liquor, though.
Even hard liquor.
Just
Hard-
straight
hard
or mix?
hard liquor. I think the least calorie dense liquor
gin.
might be gin at 90 calories an ounce. Everything else is about a
Really?
120, 130. Yeah.
That's why it's
Which
called
one you guys
dry.
want?
Yeah.
I'm drinking this.
Okay, what do you want?
No, I
committing.
can't drink this, bro. This is an attack on my senses.
What do you want?
What do we have?
Or there's most in.
No, I don't drink beer.
By the way, I would just like to. You guys know there was a mass shooting at Highland
few.
Park.
At where?
There's a few
Highland
mass
Park
shootings.
for
I can't hear because he's talking over you. What?
yeah, for the 4th of July parade, there was a mass shooting at the Highland Park.
I heard
This
something
is
in the
Chicago.
States,
Yeah.
yeah.
Chicago.
Did you guys know both of the parents of a little boy toddler, were decimated, and the little boy was found under the father's body. This is very sad. Very
What do you think?
sad.
This is sad news, bro.
But you know what? It's about time we got a Batman.
There we go.
You know, it's
Oh, you're saying that he's gonna
He just
gonna
started
do,
yeah.
the origin story right away.
he's gonna start Wayne
that's his origin
Enterprises.
story. Look, it's not.
But there was another
Look,
shooting
it's
too
not
today.
the hero
yesterday.
that Chicago deserves.
Chicago
It's the
needed.
hero they need.
They need, yeah, exactly.
There was one in. I could be stupidly wrong, but in Philadelphia, not Philadelphia as well. I think.
I have no idea. I've
But
only
you-
seen
you know-
Highland Park.
you know what
this
someone
is kind of
said?
disgusting.
You know what someone said? There's no more
It's trash.
serial killers, right?
What are
These
these days?
days,
Serial killers?
there's no more like mass serial killers.
Yes,
that
there are.
They're called shooters now. Instead of just going around killing people and hiding their traces, they just go and shoot like 10, 15 people, and that's their thing.
Oh,
That's
you
a
mean
mass
like
shooting.
That's the new serial killers now mentality.
No, so that makes sense what he's saying. What he's saying is instead of one individual committing crimes, but doing it in a fashion that he can't get caught and doing it every so he has like this long time
purpose.
spree, right? It's that people are just going in and fucking massacring dozens of people one shot because they know they're gonna die and then they shoot out with the cops or whatever. It's mass murder rather than long
They arrested
term.
this guy though.
Huh?
This skinny dweeb, like
Yeah.
stupid white rapper, apparently.
Yeah, I saw that. He literally looks like Two-Face. One side
Oh,
of his
he's a
hair.
white guy.
Yeah, one side of his hair
Shocker.
was like purple. The other side was like green.
He had tattoos on his face. I think.
Yeah, he's Two-Face, bro.
How many people died?
I don't know,
7,
10.
I think.
How many?
7?
7, I think. Yeah,
Fuck, bro.
including the two parents that.
That's terrible.
If it was
Gave
me,
birth to
bro,
the future
fucking
Batman.
serpent, bro.
Yeah, bro.
attachment,
Yeah, full alpha,
Just
bro.
dodging, bro. Just dodging.
Dodging
Yeah,
bullets, bro.
yeah.
Y'all are you gonna catch them with your teeth too, bro?
Like this, bro.
Yeah, Alex doing the fat matrix.
Who are you, Zohan, bro? Fuck out of here, bro.
I am the Zohan.
Yeah, so that's terrible. I'm disappointed you guys didn't laugh right away at that joke. I'm very hurt.
No, I got it. Can I? Okay. I know it's gonna sound like very bad. Whoa. Fuck. I don't want to.
Say it, say
I
it.
don't
No, no.
want to make this joke.
Say it.
The parents who died
Yeah,
and the kid. Do you know what their ethnicity was? Their background, their racial.
they were white.
Oh, they were white.
It was during the
Then there's a
4th of
good
July
chance. What
parade.
the fuck does that have to do with anyone?
There's full of white people go to. I don't think so.
Black people don't
No,
celebrate.
they stay
4th
in their
of July.
backyard and they barbecue. They don't go to parades, bro.
That's
They even look. Oh, the reason why I'm making that joke actually too is because the picture that they used They look here. Look, I'll show you. Fuck. That's why the Batman thing came to my head right away. Look,
Yeah.
That's why.
you understand?
Yeah.
See, so the follow up joke that I was gonna make
Yeah.
was that if he wasn't like, now that you tell me he was Caucasian, I'm like, yeah, there's a good chain that he turns into.
Yeah, that's why I made that joke.
Because he has money, but if he was black, then he couldn't turn into Batman because he needs the copious amounts.
He would
of
turn
money.
into Blade.
Fight vampires. Was there ever a sequel to Blade?
Yeah, 3.
Of course, there was Blade 2 and Blade 1
Shut
to 3.
up.
Yeah,
Really?
Trinity
Blade
with,
3 was
Triple
garbage,
H.
but I still love
I
it.
liked Blade 3. It wasn't garbage. I'm sorry.
No,
You had
no.
Triple H.
No. In terms of a movie, let's be
They
honest with
raised
ourselves.
Dracula and he fought Dracula, bro.
What?
Bro.
Yeah. and
Seriously?
You never seen the third one? They're
No.
making a new one now, but
What?
not with Wesley Snipes.
Oh, they should make one with
They
Wesley
wanted
Snipes.
to.
Fucking
But I
piece
think
of
he was
shit.
still in jail. Fucking tax.
No, he's
evasion.
not. He got out. What are you talking
During
about?
the time, they were making.
Speaking of,
but they have a good actor doing it. So
If you want to
okay.
bring up the picture, actually, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna edit the picture. I'm gonna resend it to you. Don't bring anything up, Mano.
speaking of famous people in jail, R. Kelly.
Are you okay?
Did you see the
we spoke
sentence?
about it last week. Yeah,
30
years.
years, buddy.
Yeah, 30. Good.
30 years.
Good.
I didn't know that. What was that singer's name? Aila, Alili, Alulu. Akisha? Is that it?
Shadene.
Akisha? I don't know. Basically, it was this. She was fucking really good looking. This really young, talented, young looking girl. Like, I fell in love with her. And he
I
married
sent
her
it to you again.
Kelly?
illegally.
Did you get it?
Like-
the second one, the
like-
edited one. Sorry, I spoke over you. Keep going.
He married her illegally.
Nah.
Yeah, he forged
That's
her
crazy.
birth certificate because she was 15 years old when they got
Oh,
married.
he forged it.
Yeah, he forged it. And
That's
then, like,
crazy.
Yeah, and then she died in a tragic plane crash or something.
What?
That's fucked, bro.
That's
Like, that's
crazy.
deep levels of
No, but
psychoticness.
rock stars used to do it. Seinfeld did it.
Cool.
What?
Not Seinfeld was dating an underage girl back in the 90s.
Jerry?
The singer of Aerosmith.
No. Open a new tab.
The singer of was it a singer of Aerosmith? No, Rolling Stones. One of them was dating a 17, a
But that's
15-year-old.
some sick shit, bro, because R. Kelly was like 30 something and she's 15 years old, bro. Like,
Oh,
15
it's
years
100%.
old.
It's molestation. 1,000,000%. Now that's what they did. What they do.
Wow, bro.
is
What,
garbage.
let me ask you, bro.
Where's the pearls?
Can I ask you a question? The person who took this picture, they used a toaster?
He used my old Sony Ericsson.
What is this,
No,
bro?
he used the
Two
he
megapixels,
used the
bro.
fridge I spoke to you through.
I saw that video. Was that video?
Yeah, it was.
What is this, bro?
People see it. So yeah, these are the parents of the
No,
the
people
toddler
can't
girls.
see it. All they see is pixels, bro. That's terrible. What is this?
Look, that's a picture they
We've
have.
jerked off to worse
They look like
pixelized
sweethearts.
porn. Okay?
They look like sweethearts. They look
They,
like
they
nice
do
people.
look like nice people actually. And honestly,
Well,
it's terrible. Like I know I made that joke, and but like
going to hell. It's okay.
what happened? What happened is terrible. These fucking young skinny white boys that take Xanax and shit, bro. Like fuck off, bro. Like it's the whole thing to become. He was even posting pictures of him getting into suicide by cops. Did you see that?
No.
He posted
He
like
failed.
a picture like where he's having a shootout with the cops, and it's suicide by cops where they shoot him.
But what's that mental illness they all have, these people? Because they didn't do that back in the day.
Schizophrenia, bro.
Yeah.
You
Lunacy,
can't-
bro. Insanity.
Bro, it's a bunch of things, bro. Here's the problem, okay? Here's the problem. Years ago, when people used to, I'm speaking.
You can
I'm
remove it,
I'm
by
gonna
the way.
generalize, but
leave
I'm
it.
also gonna speak from personal experience, okay? Because
Yeah.
I've witnessed this a lot of times. Back in the day, like when children were young or whatever, right? And then they would show certain signs, right? That something was off.
Yeah.
Everybody would come together, have a sit down with the parents, be like, "Hey, listen,
And sacrifice the baby.
like something is off here, right? Something's off here. Like we should
You
go
not
seek
beat
some
your
help."
kid enough.
Huh?
You don't beat your kid enough.
No, that's what could turn in
Anyways,
good kids.
make a psychopath also.
No.
Yes,
Okay, go
100%.
Anyways, so what is it? They would have a sit down, right? And they would talk and they would be like, "Look, we should go get some help." And the kid would go see a professional, psychiatrist, whatever. They would get diagnosed. And they're like, "Look, we could try and fix him. And if you catch it early, you can help it." Today, though, because everybody gets offended at everything, it's like if you tell a parent like, "Hey, like," and I'm speaking from personal experience. If you're like, "Hey, look, man, like your kid, maybe he's a little slow, or he doesn't really act like other children." Bro, defensive, shut down. They want nothing to hear about it. It's hard to hear, right? But we also live in a society where it's like, oh, you criticize, you judge. Who are you to judge? You have no right to judge. Live and let be. Yeah, but that's the problem, is that if you live and let be and these people develop, they don't develop properly in their childhood, then this is what happens. They grow up and they fucking do shit like this because they think it's normal.
Yeah.
Because they lose that boundary, right? The moral boundary.
But also, I feel like nowadays, especially because of social media and everything that's happening, I feel like the line between reality and fantasy land has been blurred, right? So before, like back in the days, you knew fantasy was fantasy, right? Even from a young age, watching like fucking Spider-Man movies and shit, I knew it wasn't real, right? Because I think I was 4 years old at some point. I pretended to be Batman, and I fell on my head. I learned from a young age. I'm like, okay,
Now it explains
like,
a lot.
This is reality. This is reality. That's a fugazi world, right? Fugazi. But now it's just people taking drugs and shit and fucking nothing. Like,
No, I think they come from
line
areas.
is blurred.
They come from areas where they're not too bright, and when you're young, your mind's easily manipulated. You just get in with the wrong crowd, white supremacists, and you just go crazy after. You believe it's an ideology so hard.
No. Hold on. How many kids we know got involved with the wrong crowd?
Yeah, we're all involved.
Yeah, they were in the but they're at some point they kept chilling with that bad crowd, and then they just that was their life. We know a lot of them are like, "This is my crew. I'm gonna do bad stuff. I'm gonna go to jail."
Yeah, obviously.
But to them, it was normal in their head.
Yeah, but
That's what I'm
not
supposed to do.
mass shootings, bro.
No.
Yeah, not mass shootings.
No, but you know what it is that they don't let kids be kids anymore. Like, okay, back in the day, we had like.
And also, if they
we used
diagnose
to make
something
pipe
now,
bombs, bro.
pills.
Yeah, we used to make pipe bombs. Bro.
Pills.
We used to have shit years, right? We've all did drugs. We used to make bombs.
Yeah.
We used to do shit.
Pharmacists.
But we were also kids. Yeah, remember the pharmacists? But we were also kids, bro. We used to play
Yeah.
sports and whatever. Today, bro, kids, first of all, they're just, like you said, they're stuck in the virtual world, okay,
Yeah.
most of the time. And have you seen these games? Like, bro, I don't care. All this bullshit, just because they play violent video games doesn't make them... Yes, it does. Because when your kid is... Bro,
No.
Listen to me, bro.
I
Listen to
disagree
me.
with that.
When your kid is 10, 11 years old, bro, and all he knows is playing Call of Duty, it's going to affect him, bro. Come on, guys.
I'm sorry.
We
guys.
started playing Call of Duty at 13,
I started
14.
playing Grand Theft Auto at like the age of 8. Bro.
Yeah, me too. When I first rented.
Come on, guys.
I never once.
He grew up playing video games. He doesn't want to kill people. He put 4,000 hours in Rust.
Guys.
He put in 4,000 hours in Rust, bro, killing people.
Yeah, look at this guy. He seems like somebody who might just get up one day and...
True. It looks like he came out of prison.
Look
Bro.
at him, bro. Look at him, bro. He looks
Actually,
like...
the mass shooter was 22, bro. He's got how many years you got left? Give him
3 years.
3 years,
3
bro.
years.
Age of
3
Mythology
years,
played,
we're all
bro.
dead in this room.
We were walking down the street, bro, Emberos,
Age of
and just
Mythology.
fucking stabbing people, bro.
But I knew that there were no such thing as minotaurs, bro. Like, it's a completely different thing. It's like these kids, they play
You don't know
VR,
that.
bro.
Maybe
and
they're
they
still
shoot.
around, bro.
You're stupid.
Can't we just say that those kids are just dumb from birth?
But also
Can't
not
fix
just
it.
that.
Yeah, but also the fact that they're influenced by video games and stuff like that does play a factor.
Nah.
Yes,
No.
guys.
So explain to me the
guys,
violence throughout the thousands and thousands of years on the
The
planet.
movies.
What violence? War.
War.
What do you mean? War. And
What is it good for?
And a kid, bro, warfare for like territorial gain or imperial conquest, and children getting up, grabbing semi-automatic rifles and going on mass shootings are two completely different things.
Yeah, but insane violence has always existed for the longest
Violence
time.
has existed, but has insane violence like this ever existed? You don't know. How do you
Yes.
know?
What do you mean? How do you
know?
What are you talking about?
How do you know? Have you heard of
But
somebody
we
in
grew up
ancient
playing,
Rome
violent
walking
video
into a
games.
fucking school or somewhere and just started slaughtering people?
Yeah, of
There
course.
has to be
bro.
other theories behind. That's the
Cool.
other
No,
reasons
stop,
behind
stop.
it.
I don't know.
But you don't know.
stabbing
But you
people,
said,
stabbing each other.
Hold on, stop. You said yes, and then I said who, and you said I don't know. So you can't say yes and then I don't know. So
Okay,
who?
you're right about that. I understand. Don't lawyer me, please. Okay. You fucking bastard. You
No, what I'm saying is that mass killings, bro, on this level.
But there's always
they're-
been mass killings. Bro, fucking, what's his
Yes,
face?
war is mass killing.
Not just war, bro.
You mean one individual committing mass murders?
Yeah.
Did he
Okay,
say
such
why
as
he did this?
Hitler?
That's war.
No.
Yes, that's war.
Yeah.
He started off with
No,
an
no, no.
ideology that
Yeah.
ended up into a fucking world war because people were out to stop him.
What if they want to start a war too?
Who?
The fucking teenagers shooting up schools and shit, bro.
But these
Did
people
he
want to
give a
take as
reason?
much human life as possible and then kill each other in a crossfire with police officers. This
Yeah.
is their aim.
But there's
Yeah.
no video games or movies that depict
But I'm
that
sure
anywhere.
people back then were suicidal too, and they just want to kill people and then get fucking
The
bamboozled.
problem is now too they get idolized, these people that do this. They're gonna
Yeah.
be talked in the news for years to come.
Who's going to talk the news? No, he's not. But it's going to be forgotten by next week.
But that's in their head. They go online. He posted a bunch of other mass shooters on his social
Yeah.
medias right before. So they idolize these people. Oh, look at them. He's getting attention now. I'm gonna go get attention too.
We're just
It's all
sick.
fucked up.
Yo, what's up, Odo, some bitch?
Some bitch.
I like that name. Odo, some bitch.
But
Sounds
this
seldom.
kid, did he have a motive? What was his motive? Did he say?
Nothing. Suicide by cops.
they
He
don't
just
know?
wanted to
That's fucking
get into
crazy,
a shootout with
though.
police, bro.
Some
But
people
that's
are
not a motive. What the fuck is that? That's nuts.
I think they didn't get the emotional
You can
support.
literally walk into a police station and start shooting at the cops. You can have a one-on-one.
You know what I think it is? Drugs.
One-on-one, me, pussy.
Yeah.
Forget
Pussy.
video, forget video games. It's true. They could.
Why? Why would you take all the other lives, right? That's what's fucked up. It's like you can just walk into a cop station. You
easier.
don't like cops, bro. You can start executing 10 of them. They'll start firing back. You might take 2 or 3 down, whatever the case is, right? Because it's unexpected. Why are you killing all these civilians in the process? If that's what you want get into a firefight with
Because
cops.
I don't know. They want to harm people, bro. They
fucking
just want to
animals.
hurt
They get
people.
the more
they're
news coverage
scumbags.
if they kill random
They're
civilians.
100% scumbags, bro. I think also what else plays is that now, if let's say like your kid has something, right? Like a ADHD, they got to diagnose everything. And now instead of like, let's say the kid has troubles in certain aspects of school or whatever, maybe and instead of exploring, he may be good in this, maybe good in that. Now they bring them to psychologists and shit. And they go, here, take a bunch of drugs. You'll be fine, right? That's all they do is they fucking patch it up with
Do
fucking
they do
drugs.
that? Like guaranteed?
Of course they do,
I don't
bro.
know if they do that. I don't think so. They go forward with drugs right away.
Yes, they do, bro.
I think first they try to fix like why
No,
the
bro.
home life.
No, bro. Big Pharma has taken a hold of the United States and they push any kind of drug.
But we're not in the
onto
United
people.
States. Okay, it's true. Here was different, maybe. And then, yeah,
You hear mass shootings happening in Canada, you
true,
fucking jerk
true.
off.
We don't have guns to begin with. That's why.
Yeah, there you go. Trudeau took them all.
There we go. Solution: take all the guns away.
No, bro.
No.
There's also shootings here
But-
too, but it's a crime related.
But it all starts from home because if you ignore your kid constantly, harass him, call him an idiot, beat him, the kid's gonna grow mental.
but that's what I was saying before. Is that it's also that certain kids will show signs, guys. Well, you and I have kids, you don't. But look, it's fucked up. It's to say that there's always that 5% statistical anomaly that some kids or some people just they're wired wrong from birth. They have certain chemical imbalances, whatever you want to call it. And if you don't pay attention to it, it's not only the abuse, but it's also just seeing that there's something wrong. And then trying to ignore it and saying like, no, he's normal or she's normal. He's fine. He's gonna.
I had aunts and uncles like
that. At 5 years old, if your child is not showing proper signs of social functioning, okay, and you think that by 20 it's just gonna solve itself, it's fucking not.
Yeah.
But sometimes those parents are too preoccupied in their own lives. They have their own issue and they don't pay attention.
Well, look
they
at
shouldn't be
me
parents,
for example, right? I was brought to psychologists. I was brought to anger management classes, and then they just discovered, he's just a sad kid. He's just like there was no danger. Like if you left me alone in my corner, like they
told you that, or did they tell your mom?
No. Well, they told my mom, which
Your
my
mom
mom
told them you're crazy.
Well,
Shut the fuck up.
no. My mom thought there was something wrong, so she brought me to psychologist. Why are you saying, bro, when I speak, bro? I swear to fucking God. Oh my God, now you too, bro. Guido does this, bro, and I get murderous thoughts.
What did Guido do? Oh, he's singing. Guido does this. Absolutely.
To be the sad man.
Lots of people take drugs and don't shoot up parades for video games. Yeah, but it's these big pharma drugs they take for their psychological issues.
bro.
Yes.
No.
It's the only common denominator.
The other thing
It's
that
a combination
can happen,
of a lot.
The other thing that can happen is also that when they do go see psychiatrists and they're given certain medication, a lot of people overdose on the medication
Or
they
stop.
stop the medication, or if you're prescribed certain medications, depending on the person, they can also interfere with one another and have adverse reactions. So maybe the kid woke up, or these people wake up someday and they just snap.
When you're taking
especially if you're
antidepressants or
taking,
psychotics, you can't just stop.
Yeah.
There's like, do not stop taking them. Come to me and I'll lower your dosage over time. And because if you just stop
And
it,
imagine
everything-
you're taking those and now you pair it with LSD or cocaine or crack or heroin.
I don't know, bro.
What does that do to
What
the
do we
brain?
know, bro?
We don't, but I'm just saying, like, we can still speak logically and not know what an effect of something has.
Look.
We can speculate.
I think the only way to solve this is for you to go back to a psychiatrist, get crazy pills or hormonal stabilizers or whatever you need, and then do cocaine and crack and report back with your findings.
That's never
No,
gonna
but
happen.
you know what they should really do? All these kids, people who,
For science.
instead of getting to the shootout and dying, they get arrested, correct? They're never going to get out of jail, this guy.
They're gonna
No,
get
no,
raped.
no
in jail.
chance.
Test them. No. Put them in a lab, bro.
Oh, they
Fucking
will.
open them up.
They will,
Do
they
whatever.
will.
Figure out
They
what's
will.
going on.
He's gonna spend the next 30
Figure
years,
out what's
bro.
going on in the brain to
He's
catch
gonna
it.
he's gonna go through the next 30 years of speaking to psychiatrists nonstop. They can't kill him and analyze his brain. Like you can't just. There's
You
this
can
whole thing.
open
You
it
can't
up.
Kill him.
You
No,
can open
you
it
can't.
up and go in there
No,
and say-
after he dies, they might open it up and dissect it to see like what happened and what went
But
wrong.
I believe if you take life into your own hands like that, and you think you can get rid of human life just like that, I think
Well, it's like
you
pedophiles.
you lose your
There's-
right to life.
There's-
Pedophiles, rapists,
There's some
all these people.
pedophiles where they haven't done nothing yet, but they have the urge and they put themselves in jail. they have the awareness.
Oh, really?
There's something fucked up in my brain. I want to touch
Well,
children.
how do they go in jail if they didn't do anything?
They go into psych. They go and they take
like psych wards and shit.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I can't get out because I'm fucked up.
Okay, yeah, that makes
But
sense.
that's like exactly that's the brain's rewired. You know, why would God do this,
What? What does this have to do with God?
bro? God made us.
Bro, get
bro.
the fuck out of here with your religious propaganda, bro. Fuck, what are you gonna try and
Exactly.
do?
That's what I'm.
An exorcism in here next. What's happening?
Nomine Patri. What are you trying to compete with Le Petit Jérémy, bro? Who can sing the worst?
Go fuck yourself. We look the same.
Who's gonna make the Pope commit suicide?
Didn't he come out the gate?
Have you? Yeah, he did. Have you seen those videos of the Esta Maria videos?
There's a bunch. Remember
Oh,
Will
bro,
Ferrell?
amazing! I remember there was one video that made me laugh. They're playing Nerf. He's playing like some guy is playing Nerf with his little
Yes, I
cousins,
saw it. He's running away.
and then he's hiding behind like an air conditioner unit or something.
The fear.
And he comes out and it's a slow motion. I say, "Hey,
The fear in that kid's eyes, bro.
bro. But it's pure art, bro. That is pure art. That is art, pure art in the making.
If you don't scare your children, like, are you a real father?
It depends how you scare them.
Yeah, you gotta scare them a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta scare kids. Yeah, you gotta.
You gotta be rough with them sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta
Like,
be rough and you gotta put a little bit. You can't be soft.
The fear my kids get when I leave, and I'm like, okay, bye. Like they're supposed to come, but they're taking their time, and I just leave. They lose their shit, bro. I'm like, I'm outside. Hurry the fuck up. That's how you get them to get out quick, bro. Instead of taking 5 hours to put their shoes on.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
now we're at that phase where my kids are refusing to eat.
That's child abuse.
Like they take the time, they play with their food. So it's like I give
Now
them a
they
time
know.
limit. But my wife, she's a little bit softer than I am. So she gives them a time limit. She's like, okay, 5 minutes. If you're not done, I'm gonna pull it away. But then she doesn't really do it. Then she tries to help them. Me today, bro, 5 minutes. But the timer goes off, grab their plate. I'm like, no, bro, right in front of them, looking at it in the eyes, I'm like this, just emptying it
That's
into
it.
the dog's bowl.
No.
You wanna fuck with me? I go, you wanna fuck with me? Yeah, you
That's
wanna
it.
call my bluff? Here, bitch. Here,
Yeah,
bitch.
that's all you gotta
Bitch.
do.
Scream. Wife comes home, why are the kids screaming? I go, I gave them time. They didn't respect the
That's
time
it.
limit. They lost. That's it. She's like, no, you can't. Yes, I can. I'm the adult.
Yeah.
Put your foot down. No, but kids won't go hungry. If they want to
No,
eat, they'll
obviously
eat.
they won't go hungry, boys.
No, but some parents, like our Greek parents,
Bro, I was,
would not leave the table without eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have and I go around, I go, Ma,
Bro, you
they're
know-
not hungry. If they want to eat, they know where the food is.
Tá tão fácil.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yes, that's how I was. That's how I was.
no,
in the
You're
beginning.
gonna eat it and you're gonna shut the fuck up.
No, să te faci că te piscă na tragudie.
Yeah, and
Eat your
veins
bread.
popping out of
Eat
my
your bread
mother's
at
neck,
least.
bro.
Finish
my
your
mother,
bread.
you
Yeah,
know,
remember, finish the bread. Don't leave the bread.
yeah, you know
What's
SpongeBob
your sauce?
SquarePants.
There's Jesus on the table.
You know, there's that episode where he's not trying not to wake up the squirrel Sandy or whatever the fuck,
Okay.
and there's veins and shit. I saw it because of my brother's this kid show. Bro, that was my mother. Fucking veins coming out of
Bro,
her neck.
SpongeBob came out 99, bro. It's our show. Came out 99.
Yeah.
98, 99.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
old.
99, bro.
Yeah,
There was a PS1
I was
game.
6 years old.
There was a PS1 game.
Really?
No.
Yeah. There was a PS1 game back in the day.
Are you serious?
At the end cycle, at the end.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. Is he Googling?
Are
When
you
did it come
sure?
out?
That's wild.
Am I right?
Was there a video game? That's crazy. I've never heard of it.
Oh,
No,
is that just a video?
PlayStation 1, yeah.
Yeah, there you
SpongeBob
go.
SquarePants, Super Sponge.
Oh, that's nuts.
Yeah, that's old. When did it come out?
Don't press play, by the way. Don't show this to me.
2001 it came
Bro,
out.
92% like. That's crazy.
What do you mean 92%?
Wow, 4.3 stars.
And 92%
Probably a
people
good
like.
game.
4.6 out of 5 on eBay.
That's nuts, bro.
Oh, it was a platformer.
THQ made it. Yeah.
Wow. I didn't even know that. I had a PS1, but my mother broke it.
With her big foot, bro.
Yeah, with her big foot. And then I got a PS2. My brothers kept arguing with that one too.
She broke it.
Broke that one too, but we kept getting the insurance, right?
Oh, yeah.
We kept getting the insurance, so we kept showing up like it doesn't work anymore.
Your brothers or your mom?
We would omit we would omit the fact that she stomped on it.
Your
like it
mother's
was-
350
like she
pounds,
Was,
but-
like she was a gang member, and like she was a blood gang member, and the PlayStation was a crip, bro.
But how stupid was that? Because, bro, they weren't cheap. My father-in-law did the same thing with my wife. Took away the Nintendo and threw it in the garbage. Just hide it. Why you destroy?
No,
You
no,
spent
no,
money
no,
on it.
No. Look, when you're a
I
single,
know,
hold on,
I know,
bro.
I know. You have to show. Yeah, I know.
No.
I know what you mean.
No,
Because
not
that's-
show. But I'm trying to explain like the frustration of who's
know.
exhausted,
No,
who's
no,
a
you know
single
why?
mom,
You
who's
know why?
working 2 jobs.
Because you're thinking of it as a white
I'm a gamer too, so I will never destroy.
like
A wasp.
modern parent. They acted on immigrant impulse.
Yeah, they
which was to show dominance.
Yeah, I know.
And it's like not because you'll never get it back. Like I remember playing N64 over the Christmas holiday. And I had gotten, my mom had bought me, bro, like a month prior, right? She had bought me the purple N64, but it was clear. Remember, you could see inside?
Those are expensive now.
Those were expensive, bro.
No,
She
they're
buys to
expensive
me.
now.
Yeah, I know, but even back then it was expensive because it was a special edition.
Which ones?
It was
The
N64,
see-through one.
but it was
Oh,
see-through.
yeah.
But it wasn't the black see-through, it was
purple.
purple see-through.
Oh, special
And I was,
edition shit.
yeah, and I was playing
Like the
Turok
Game
2.
Boy.
I was playing Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. Very addictive
good.
game.
Remember that.
Good game.
Good game. So I was playing it, bro, but I was into it. So I played like 18 hours a day. So my mom was like, listen, get the fuck off the game. Like, it's Christmas. Show me once, twice, bro. The third time, she just grabs it, rips all the wires, controllers, opens the back door. Yeah, that one. How crazy is that?
Yeah, those are nice.
Opens the back door, bro, and just whips it across the lane. Like, not even garbage can, bro. Just grabs everything and just whips it across the lane.
You know when we always walked through the lanes and we saw, what is this random
What is
Nintendo
N60?
doing?
It's my mom
In the
throwing
back.
that.
Why is there a
It's-
PlayStation in the lane,
it's
bro?
our moms
It's
throwing
our
them.
moms, bro. Bro, the only reason my father never laid hands on me is because my mother threatened him that if he did,
She would lay hands on him.
she would murder him. And my mother was larger than, still is, than my father.
I also remember when I was young and I wouldn't eat my food. Bro, my mom one time, she got so pissed. I was like fucking around or whatever, bro. She just grabs the whole plate, just opens the back door, just flings the whole plate outside. Bro, food and everything, bro. It's like, yo, fuck, bro. The immigrant rage.
That was the good old
Yeah,
days,
that's
though.
like alpha dominance. Like, oh, yeah.
I did it once. When my daughter was young, she didn't want to go to bed, and I threatened her, I'm gonna throw away all her toys. And this was like a week-long battle. And at the end, I was just like, fuck it. I grabbed 2 big garbage bags. My wife just stood there, didn't say anything. My daughter's in her bed crying me. I'm going in, bro, just grabbing Teddy, bro. And I hid them. I took them, put them in my closet. She didn't see them for like a couple of months.
Nah.
Gone. Majority of her stuff.
Amazing.
But
She
you
went to
see,
bed.
you're a bitch. Because if you were like our parents, you would have yeeted that shit outside, bro.
You would have made sure she
You
saw it.
gave
Now
in.
it's her tablet.
You're
It's just
like-
one. I take it. I literally put it in the garbage, bro. The freak out these kids get,
Yeah, but you take it out of the garbage.
the serotonin like rage, like they grab me yelling, bro. The strength they get.
Yeah,
I'm,
but-
like,
yeah, but
I'm
you-
laughing. I can't stop laughing. But
But
it's,
you take it
I'm
out of the
serious.
garbage. That's the problem.
Yeah, I
Is that
do.
if you were a true
Yes,
alpha
because you know why?
immigrant
Because I'm gonna have to
male-
buy another one. Because
Bro,
I don't want to
no,
listen to my
you know what
children. I
you
want to
would've
ignore them.
If you were a true fucking alpha father male, bro, is you would have put in the garbage, pull out Drake Day, pissed all
Immigrant
over
rage.
it, pissed all over it, bro, and that's it. Never buy another one ever again. Yeah, immigrant rage is a real thing,
Yeah.
bro.
But then I'd complain so much, we'd cause so much trouble. Then
Because
she'd be
then
like, okay,
you're bored.
yeah, let's go get another one. We'd play wrestling matches in the living room.
Bored?
We would destroy everything.
Bro,
So
there was no noise, bro. What are you talking about? My mom would talk, like, she would show her dominance. And then if I would fucking fight
but-
back, I'd get the beating of my life, bro. Silence for 2 weeks.
oh yeah, us
Silence.
too, us
Silence.
too.
Yeah, bro, you ever get a beating so hard, bro, you can't speak. You're like,
You're not even crying.
you're
or
like-
is
you're
it-
like,
And then she's like, "You
It's
hungry?"
It's just air.
You want
It's just air.
McDonald's?
You're like, Bro,
Me too, bro. Me too.
Severe beatings,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, bro. Bro, my mother used to rip branches from
Oh, yeah, me too.
in Jerry Park, the ones with the needles,
Oh yeah.
and they were kind of like a whip.
She'll put it under
And she'll
water
go,
to make it soft.
Wait,
yeah,
but-
there you go. She'll go, like
But
that.
my mom once
Because
told me
you
go
don't-
get a branch. I bought a branch and she said, okay, vgaliti pizza, like take off the bark so it could be nice and soft. And she
Yeah.
whipped me with it, bro. She made me
Yeah,
bring
my-
the stick that she whipped me
Yeah.
with and prepare it.
My mom also had, those big Greek rolling pins, the
Oh,
thin
yeah.
ones.
It was a,
I
it was
still
a
have one.
broomstick.
rolling pins.
It's a broomstick.
No, they were actually rolling pins. They were like
broomstick.
to roll out the field though.
Oh
They
yeah,
were thin, skinny. They were
we didn't
long.
have that because my mother kept breaking it off of us.
I remember one time my mom broke. I forgot what I did. I was acting whatever. It was my fault though because I was acting stupid. I vaguely remember me acting like an idiot. So she broke, but this was when I was like a teenager and I was growing, right? So like I had
Yeah.
strength now. So she fucking turns around, bro, breaks the kutala on me, which is a wooden spoon,
Yeah.
and then she started beating me because the spoon broke. So she's like, "You broke my spoon!" and she started breaking me, bro.
Yeah. God, me at 16, I think that's the last time my mother ever tried to give me a beating. I did something and she comes, "Paño malaka," smacks me, and I did this.
Oh,
And she
You
goes,
get to a stage. I remember she tried whipping me and I grabbed the stick.
and you grabbed it, eh?
Yeah.
I grabbed it. Like my mom short.
no, Mia was like a,
When my mom lost it with me, I was probably around 15 or 16 also.
Yeah.
She started beating me and I couldn't stop laughing, bro.
Yeah.
Laughing. Like the more serious she was, the more, but it's not like I was laughing at her. I couldn't control my laughter.
Coping mechanism.
Yeah, and I think that's when she realized, like, okay, she no longer has any power over me.
yeah. Yeah, there was that too. And then the only time she ever laid hands on me again, I think I was 19 or 20. I got into a really big scrap with my youngest brother. And she
The
came
cops
home.
got called, no?
This was before she started calling the cops. Came, bro, and bro decked me in the face, bro. I'm talking like full on punch, bro.
Holy
I'm eating a bagel, by the way. I'm eating a bagel, bro. And as I go to take a bite, boom! I get punched in the face, bro. And I go, fuck! I grabbed the plate and I whipped it to the wall, bro. Shattered into a million pieces.
Yo, spat out 3 teeth.
You think this hurts?
You want these hands?
I grew up in the streets, ma.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, 16. There was 16. I think like early 20s, like that was the only 2 last times. But you know, a lot of us, especially parc-exers, Greek parc-exers, because of those beatings we got, whether it's from your father or your mother, we
Mother, never fathers.
Mother.
Really?
My father slapped me once, and the Polish neighbor came across the street. He's like, don't hit your kid like that again.
Really?
Because he was angry about the tempo I was putting up. I was young. He just...
Nah.
And
But you know, we grew up with a lot of
Mr.
rage.
Bob.
Huh?
You remember Mr. Bob? Used to fix all the bikes?
Yeah.
He came up because he lived across from me. He's like, don't do that again.
To your dad?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Leave the beating up to the woman.
Yeah.
It's true.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
My dad has
Yeah.
big hands, bro.
Who?
My dad had big bangs too.
Bro,
Back
my
in the
mom-
day,
my
I don't know
mom
about
has
now.
big hands.
My mother had big, bro. My mother,
Your
hit
mother's a
harder
man,
than
bro.
most
Yeah,
men, bro.
your mom is just big.
Bro, you don't understand the beatings, bro. Also, my mother worked in fields.
You told me that.
She worked in
Greece.
fields. She used to
Barefoot?
Pick cotton?
bro. No, she's not black, bro. Come on.
Oh, that's 0 to 100 real fast. That one. Okay, go on.
She used to grab the hose to water all the fields. It was a thick, big hose, right? So she would throw it over her shoulder and run. She had
Death
to
by
set up,
snoo-snoo, bro.
and she'd run, bro, and she'd run and she'd carry it. But she developed like her feet were tough too. Like she was a tough lady, my mother. Now she's tired and everything hurts. But like when she was a kid, she was a tough fucking cookie. She didn't have shoes either. I think she asked for shoes once from her father, and
She got a beating.
her father smacked her and he's like, "Here's an orange."
Yeah, she got a beating, bro.
Bro, she asked for shoes, bro.
She got a beating and an orange.
Yeah, to work in the fields. And it's
Well, apparently I found out my
Complete sense.
Greek grandfather had a cafeneo, bro, in Greece. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Really?
Like, where's this cafeneo?
That's probably long
Apparently.
gone.
He would get drunk too, come home, beat my mom and stuff.
Yeah, the good old days. Yeah, the good old days. Bro, you used to sit out,
And my grandfather
drink
was
all day, and then you used to go home and the plate of food wasn't ready, bro. Beating,
Oh,
bro.
yeah. Yeah,
Beatings,
yeah.
bro. Beatings.
and my grandfather, notorious whoremonger. We're talking about like
yeah?
next level whoremonger.
Really?
Yeah.
Goats, sheep, everything?
Everything, bro. You see where I got it from.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you also fuck men, so.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
I had to out Greek him.
I know that one of my cousins, you want to hear about disciplining, bro, and beatings? One of my cousins in Greece, so in my mom's village, my uncle had a construction company. And they were well off for the time, right? Because construction was big business back then, whatever. So he had a lot of money. Well, back then everything was cash, and you had the drachmes, right? So he would just leave money
The
lying around.
drachmes.
So at that point, my cousin Dimitri was like 18, 19, but he was a stud, bro. He was a fucking good. He's still a good-looking guy. So he'd go around, bro, he fucking gallivanting, bro. He was like, yeah, bro. He'd fuck anything that moved.
Yeah.
But obviously, he'd take money from his father, right? My uncle.
Yeah.
And so my mom was there one summer, and he started catching on that a lot of money was going missing because he'd go to the bars and stuff and pay for everybody's drinks, right?
No.
Yeah, it was like cars, this, that, but it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So one day, finally, my uncle counts the money, puts it in the drawer. He had like, I don't know, 500,000 drachmas, whatever.
Yeah.
Next day, bro,
Which is $50 in today's money.
probably less. So that night, my cousin Dimitri goes out. Counts, bro, is 100,000 drachmas missing. Okay. Next night, does the same thing. 500,000 drachmas. Dimitri goes out, 100,000 drachmas missing. Bro, my mom goes, she'll never forget this. It was before I was born, obviously, because they're much older. My uncle, bro, my cousin's sleeping now, right? It's 7 o'clock in the morning. He's hammered out of his head. Grabs him, bro, half naked. Grabs him, bro. Starts giving him shots to the face. Pulls him out, bro. Pulls him out by the hair. Pulls him out on the street of the choreo of the village, on the street. Ties him to the fence, to the kagel of the house. Grabs a chain, bro, and just starts fucking whipping him, bro. Just starts whipping. She goes to nekane and mav, like the kid was bleeding, bro, like slash wounds. Yeah. Never touched a dollar ever again. Never touched a dollar ever again, bro.
I mean, hey,
No more
but
shootings.
fucking, bro, that's a serious
if it works,
beating.
it works,
It works,
bro.
bro. Serious
Like,
fucking beating.
I don't condone this. I don't condone this.
But then it comes back to...
That's immigrant rage.
But then
that's
it's like...
immigrant rage, bro.
Yeah.
Time to put your parents in a home. You're like, you're not gonna like take care of me. Take care of you.
Take care of you. I'm sorry, what?
Did you forget what happened? Putting you in the shittiest YMCA retirement home.
Jesus
You're
Christ.
rotting there
getting
for
beaten
20
with
years.
chains outside your house, bro, for
God
everybody
damn.
to look at you. Bro, everybody was fucking there watching this. My mom tried to stop him, right? Because it was her brother,
Yeah.
my uncle. She's like, stop. She's like, he's like, fuck it, don't have me. I'm gonna kill him. And he's fucking going ham on him, bro.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but me too.
Yeah.
Laughing.
Bravo. They're all condemning him, thumbs down. The neighbors are throwing rotten fruit.
And it's people that he paid drinks for.
Yeah.
I should have borrowed money.
God damn.
You know
bro.
what someone said in next door today?
But I was gonna say also. Sorry, because I wanted to say earlier. When you get beatings like that as a kid, you grow up with a lot of rage. You retain a lot of that
No.
rage. Yeah,
I was fine.
but you didn't get that many beatings, bro. I've been told by my mother that I'm gonna get such savage beatings. My legs are going to become literally black
My
and
mom
blue,
would yell.
and I will have to wear pants in gym class.
My mom yelled to the
Yeah, but
point
did you
where
ever get those beatings?
Yes.
No, you didn't.
I swear to God.
Really?
Bro, we used to, bro, sometimes she would.
Three
she would
boys and one lady, bro.
She would
She had to
come
show
and
dominance.
she would pinch and twist until it became the part
That's
she pinched.
psychotic, man.
Black and blue.
yeah.
Black and blue. And she would do it repeatedly. So
Yeah, okay, that's fine, bro. It's not like
Yeah.
a crazy ass beat. It's like getting
No,
fucking tied and chained, bro. With,
nowhere near
like,
that.
that's
No.
black and blue, bro.
Nowhere near that. But still, we used to look. I'm not condoning my mother. I'm not saying she's a bad person or whatever. But I'm just saying when you grow up with a lot of beatings, like I would say it has to do more not with the severity of the beating. I think it has to do more with how many beatings. Because if it was once or twice, but it was a very severe beating like your cousin, then it doesn't really stay. It stays like, oh fuck, I fucked up. I'm never gonna do that.
It's a
But
lesson beating.
It's a lesson beating. But when you get it repeatedly,
It's a fear beating.
and it's a fear beating, and it's just for trying to express yourself as a kid,
Right.
then that turns into rage.
Right, like, yeah.
Regardless of whether the parent is a bad person or not, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying if it's constant and it becomes a fear beating like that, fear beatings, then that sticks with you. That if you don't have that, that means it stayed. That it didn't stay with you. You never got fear beatings, or maybe you got smacked here and there. That's it. But you never got consistent beatings, bro. Bro, sometimes we would blame one brother and run and lock ourselves into the bathroom and wait for hours.
I got to the point where me and Homer would just break each other. And my mom had to like step
we would break each other, but because we broke each other, she'd
She would
break us.
you guys. Yeah.
What did old some bitch say in the chat? I had a half Quebecer, half Portuguese stepmom, and she had a murderous rage like throwing knives, a baseball bat, and glass shards. No, yeah, that's next level.
No, but you see, that's the Portuguese in her. That's the immigrant rage.
Yeah,
coming
No,
exactly.
but you know what's worse? Like after the beating's done and you're in your room like sobbing on your computer, whatever, and your mom's in the kitchen.
Did you just
talking
did you just say sobbing on your computer?
No, just sobbing in your room, or just after the beating happened,
You're in your pillow.
Well, whatever. And but your mom's in the
like,
kitchen.
bro, your mom would let you use your computer after giving you a beating.
You're
bro.
crying. You're crying in your pillow.
No, but you're in your room.
You're crying in your pillow. You go, hold
No,
on,
but
time
even
out.
after an argument, even after an argument, you're in your room, but she's still talking mad smack in the kitchen by herself.
Yeah.
Just looking towards your bedroom and just yelling in the wall.
Yeah.
And that makes you feel worse
Or
because
like,
she's
or
still
like,
feeling
or like
hours.
you get a beating and you try to get out of your room and
No,
she
Marcus.
hears the door opens and she goes and she pulls out one of these. And you go back in your room, bro.
But I remember this was not a beating, but it was supposed to be a beating that never came. And
those are the
even
worst.
though, yeah, exactly.
Those
so
are
that's
the
what happens.
worst.
We went,
Sun's gonna get
so
it
we
now.
so we
Comes
went out.
around.
We went,
By the way,
bro,
because sorry to cut you off, Vern, but because I was terrorized like this, I knew how to terrorize other kids at school.
we had went out one night.
Yeah.
At like 15, 16. Me, Homer, Stelio, whatever. We went out to one of these fucking Ballon Blancs or whatever. I get home at 5 in the morning, bro. My phone was dead. So my mom has no idea where I am. I'm also 15 years old, right?
Yeah.
I reek of booze at this point. So I come home, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. And the house I used to live at was where the entrance was. The kitchen was all the way at the far end of the house. And there was a long corridor. So it's 5 o'clock
she's
in the
standing
morning.
there like a horror movie, bro.
5 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to be quiet because I'm like, okay, I'm going to go in, sneak into bed, wake up in 3 hours, take a shower, pretend like I've been here since like 2 or 3, whatever. So I'm all quiet, bro. I get up the stairs. I open the door. I'm all quiet. And as, like, my room was the first door. And as I'm trying to turn, bro, I just, peripheral, bro, this little little shimmer of light. I turn. It's just the black shadow of my mother in the kitchen
petrifying, bro.
with a cigarette, bro. All I see is the lit cigarette. This is what she tells me, okay? This is what she tells me. Doesn't ask where I was, nothing. Πήγαινε να κοιμηθείς και αν ξυπνήσεις θα μιλήσουμε. Go to bed and if by some miracle you wake up, then we'll talk. Bro, the fear that gripped me,
You
bro.
slept for a week straight.
What? Malizer, I stayed in bed with my eyes open, looking at that doorknob for 7 hours. Because I'm like, if that doorknob turns, I'm murdered, bro. She's coming in with a knife and murdering me. End of the story is she never came in. I didn't sleep. I was a wreck, bro. But the fear.
And if
bro.
you wake up.
Because it's that kind of threat. If you wake up, right? Like she's telling me I'm gonna murder you in your sleep, bro. The fear. That's the power my mom had.
Yeah.
She didn't need to beat me.
Yeah.
It was just the way they would say things and the settings. Fear.
I mean, you know what I
How
used
was
to
she
do?
with your older brothers? Worse, or she was more tame back then?
Nah, she was with my brothers. She was more tame with me.
Yeah,
Your
I
brothers
got,
were
I got the
crazy.
worst of it too.
The elders
Your
always
brothers were wild.
I'm the eldest. I got the
There's
worst of it
stories.
like crazy.
We're not gonna go into details.
We're-
No, wait. There's what it was during the Panigiri. This is before I was born, probably even maybe before him. His mom goes to one of our friends, the butcher that was cutting the pork there, grabs a machete, and start walking down, yelling, "Bro, I'm not gonna go into what happened. I forgot.
Yeah.
I don't remember the
Goddamn, I
details.
can only imagine.
Somebody did something, bro, and she went and she grabbed the machete in the
Goddamn.
panigiri, bro, in front of like 6,000 people, and she's telling the guy, "Come here, so I can
Jesus
slice your throat."
Christ.
Yeah. And the butcher had to jump over the counter,
He
bro. and
gave
try
her
to-
the thing,
Jesus.
didn't he?
No, she grabbed it, but he's like, he's running after her, bro. She's running after the
Goddamn.
guy. Yeah, it's nuts, bro. It's nuts.
Me, you know what I used to do because I used to sneak out as well. At some point, especially when I was 16, I got my dad had given me a Suzuki Grand Vitara, the
you were
1998
saying
one
this
that
last
I
week.
talked about. Yeah, rust bucket, bro. And I remember, bro, I would go Old Montreal, bro, and the whole thing was reeking, like creaking, just going over the fucking
Sturdy car, I'm sure,
Yeah,
compared
the
to-
cobblestone. Yeah.
There was no catalytic converter, bro. Every time I had I'm doing 75 down Henry Barrasso, bro.
Yeah,
98, bro. It's bouncing, bro. You just
Yeah.
see me with sunglasses in the car, bro. Arms hanging out, bro. Stuff are flying out of the car
No
pieces.
seatbelt. The radio
seatbelt.
has stuck on one station.
My honk, bro. It doesn't work anymore on the steering wheel. It was on the side, bro. Eventually, I broke that. I had no honk, bro. But I got it when I was 16. And what I used to do is sometimes I couldn't sleep, so I'd go to the living room to watch TV and pass out. Right. So what I did was I would hide clothes that I like to wear behind the couch. Right. So I'd wait. I'd get up at about let's say I want to go out at around 11. I'd get up around 10:30. It's like your mom's like, "What are you doing?" I go, I'm tired. I'm just gonna go watch TV. I can't sleep, bro. I'd put the TV
smart.
volume 2, sit there, watch, bro.
Bleu nuit.
Waiting like this. waiting. No, not even. I would put anything random.
Channel 4.
Sit there waiting, bro. waiting, bro. Out here. That's it. I could get up, bro.
I do that with my wife
That's
now.
like you,
I do that with my wife.
That's a signal. Go.
Get dressed, bro. Get out, bro. and then,
Shrek is sleeping.
and then leave. Go out, party, bro. Come back at 4 or 5 in the morning. Go open the door slowly because my entrance is right at the living room. Her room was all the way at the end of the apartment.
Oh, lucky.
So I got lucky, right? So I would come in, bro, lock the door, get undressed, put my clothes in back of the couch again, sit on the couch, pass out.
Solid. That's a solid technique.
She would wake up at around. I would show up. I would come home at around 4. She'd wake up at around 5:30 for work. So sometimes I was pretending even to sleep while
She had to
Right,
do
right,
it early too for work.
Yeah.
Well, that's good though. That's good. That's a good like way of doing things.
Yeah.
I do
She'd
that with my
come,
wife now.
she'd rub you. Eh?
Yeah,
Would
or-
she put the sheets over you before she left for work? Eh?
The worst-
And you'd pretend. Oh.
Or the worst, bro, is
Eh,
sometimes.
the fakes.
You wake up. You're like,
Yeah.
where am I?
Or the worst.
Ma, you woke me up, man.
Or the worst.
Fuck, man. Okay, my bye.
She never catch you.
Well, yeah, because you know what she would do. Sometimes in my sleep, she would smack me, but because I was a heavy sleeper, listen to me. She would smack, but because I was a heavy sleeper, I wouldn't wake up.
Why would you smack you to
So
begin
she
with?
knew I was actually sleeping to see if I'm actually sleeping. Listen to this, bro. I'm telling you, crazy shit. So, but hold on. When I would pretend to sleep, first of all, I'm pretending to sleep.
So she knew.
But then she'd come, bro, and I swear to God, bro, like a T-Rex, bro, I can feel her.
You're like trying not to laugh. No, yeah.
And I can feel her warm breath, bro, on my face, bro.
She's licking you.
And then she backs away, and I'm in my head. I'm like, I got away with it. Nice. Bro, gets up. Guma, what the fuck? She's like, you pretending to be sleeping, you piece of shit. She's like, I was sleeping. No, you weren't. You lying piece of shit.
Bro, the shadow moves. It's all quiet. Like, yes, I got away with it. Da, 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 da. The baseball bat, bro.
But the thing is, I never admitted that I was. I'm like, no, I was actually sleeping. But this time, like, I don't know. You actually woke me up. Like, what do you want me to tell you? Because eventually she admitted the whole like smacking me in my sleep to see if I'm actually sleeping. I told her, no, this time I wasn't sleeping as heavy. What do you want me to say? But I never admitted to actually not sleeping. The funniest shit, bro.
Well, some crazy shit over here by the old son of a bitch.
What is he saying?
So she's still crazy, but the day she threatened to murder my little bro, I lost it, and then she would still throw tantrums, but no more murderous rage. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that shit. Like, you gotta set a line. Be like, hey, listen.
Here's the thing.
Like, enough's enough. Like,
here's the thing. My mother never threatened to
murder you.
To murder.
Oh.
My
mom would threaten to murder every second day,
stab us with forks. She threatened to harm us certain ways, but never like to actually kill us.
My mom would threaten to murder me and describe how she would murder me so nobody would find me.
If you wake up.
If I wake up. If I wake up. Everything from I'm going to poison your food to like I'm going to bury you in a park. I was like, oh, okay. It's completely normal.
You're good.
And I still turned out pretty
I'm going to bury your body and plant an endangered tree over you so they don't dig you up.
No, basically.
And you're like, Ma, how do you know that?
Yeah.
Ma, how do you know that shit? Who told you about that? Who you been talking to?
You did turn out good. I remember, didn't you get like an award at university? Thinking it was nothing, goes in jeans and a shirt. Huge ceremony.
Yeah, bro. Who, me? Yeah.
He's like, jeans and a shirt, nothing. Everyone's dressed nice.
I thought it was just like
a formal thing.
Like I won like a not a bursary. What do they call it?
A grant, no?
Like a grant. And I won some award at McGill. So I was like, I'm like, this is just gonna go in there, see somebody sign a paper,
in an office,
and leave.
Good job, George.
Bro, I get there. It's like this beautiful building, bro. It's like this hall. Everything's like marble and grand. People are wearing ball gowns. Bro, I'm standing there in a t-shirt and jeans. I'm standing there in a t-shirt and jeans.
Yeah.
There's people wearing $5,000 suits.
Did your mom?
I'm
Was
like,
she there?
what the fuck? No, my mom wasn't there. I had just started dating Christina.
Oh yeah,
So I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So people thought it was a bum. People were like, sir, can we help you? Are you looking for another room or something? I'm like, no. I'm here for an award. And they didn't believe me. Mm-hmm. And then, so I showed my ID and they're like, oh, okay. But you can see they were very awkward. So I had to tell my now wife, then girlfriend, to go by my house and get a fucking suit and meet me there. So she kind of saved the day. But yeah, it was very awkward.
God damn.
And my mom wanted to beat me because of that.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Speaking of teenage angst, I was thinking of something else. Speaking of ceremonies, CERN has had their own ceremonies in the past. And today's conspiracy theory is...
That was all Fugazi, bro. We'll talk about CERN. Basically, it's just about CERN.
Okay.
The Hydra Collider.
So the conspiracy theory is CERN.
A lot of these religious creeps,
Hold on.
Yeah.
You're
asking me like, hold on.
What is the conspiracy? The conspiracy theory is CERN itself, or is it something about CERN?
There's
because CERN actually exists.
Get my facts.
The Hadron Collider?
The machine. Yeah.
Okay.
The Hadron Collider.
Yes.
So
it went on today, yeah?
So the conspiracy theory is
that the religious people think that it's going to create black holes
and demonic portals.
Yes.
And demonic portals.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a conspiracy we're going with.
Bullshit.
Let's go.
Bullshit, by the way.
It doesn't matter.
No, but the funny thing is, these people... I'm not talking about
send them videos.
No.
And articles.
I couldn't find that match. They didn't make sense. So these creeps... I've been seeing some Reddit things about all the CERN's coming back. Oh, look at this. Did you notice like they've been doing like these demonic ceremonies for CERN's opening because they're going to start it up again? I'm like, really? I did some research. This opening ceremony was 5 years ago.
Yes.
For a tunnel in Switzerland. Nothing to do with CERN. So even though...
but there was actually a mock sacrifice though.
No.
No.
Yeah, there was. You didn't... The video was from somebody's balcony. And they did a mock sacrifice. They were all dressed in black robes.
No,
I didn't
bro,
find that
come
nowhere.
on.
Bro.
Oh.
I didn't find that anywhere.
No.
When? You sure it was
Around
bullshit?
the same time, yeah. No, I watched the video. Look, I'm not saying that's what I saw, but I saw black robes and there was like a mock
But
sacrifice.
the weird thing about CERN is, okay, it's in Geneva, which is in Switzerland.
Okay.
And it's the city is called Saint-Genis-Poligny. Okay. And back in the Roman days, there was a big part of Temple of Apollo, George. There were many temples of Apollo back in the day, right?
Correct.
And one of them was one of them was there.
Okay.
And isn't Apollo like a god of
The sun.
God of the sun.
God of the sun, but in the Roman sense, he wasn't.
God of light?
He was also called Apollo in the Romans. God of light.
God of light.
God of the sun.
You see, even
God of
that
truth.
theory, because these conspiracy nuts mention that, and they mention how Apollo is like he opens portals, and I'm like, no, he's not. And that, oh, I thought you were putting something. And I had to do some research on it. So even the conspiracy theorists are getting their facts wrong.
Hold on.
bro.
Odo son bitch just dropped something in the chat, which is kind of fucking crazy, bro. I'm still scared from my little bro because she the type to murder her family and suicide. I'm not joking, but I heard she ain't got that much time before she passed away. Maybe you should get your little brother out of there, bro.
Yeah.
Or talk to your dad. Well, bet
Yeah,
that bitch you're
that's next
fucking, she's
level.
crazy.
That's nothing like what we spoke about. Our mothers they wouldn't, they were just threatening, they were angry, but not like this. This is psychotic shit. Goes back into the mass shooter shit. That's wild shit, bro. You should check. Yeah, you should do
Well,
something.
apparently
about
Portuguese ladies are fucking crazy, bro. Apparently.
that. Yeah. Oh
They're
yeah, 100%.
psychos.
Bro, it's a
They
Latina
think
blood.
they think
What's
they're
this?
Spanish.
Okay, this. Oh, what is this? Okay, I don't know.
And by Latina, I mean like they gave.
When did this clip come out? Go-
Because you don't know how to do research.
How do you? No, open
play
up.
it, play it,
No,
play
no,
it.
I want to see when did this video come out? Was it a
It's-
couple of weeks or was it years ago?
Oh, this was years ago. This was back
okay.
in.
So that's different. This is not now.
That's when CERN first opened up in 2016.
What you see in front, Shiva. Go put it
Go
back.
back, bring it back, bring the video back.
Look at that, Viron.
Yeah, that's Shiva.
There is a statue of Shiva in front of the building.
That's
That's
at CERN.
strange.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
strange to begin
Yeah,
with
yeah.
already. And Shiva is a god of destruction.
Yeah. Press
Oh, play
play.
it. I wanna see that.
Don't put volume though. Actually, put volume. We're not gonna get taken down. For
Is
this.
this?
Hold on,
This
let's
can
listen.
be them. This probably mock. This probably random people doing this.
We don't know. But we don't know. We don't know. Just press play.
Eh?
Few people laughed. Few people cried. Most people.
Okay,
were silent.
turn off the sound, bro. He's
But
fucking
they,
pissing
they
me
could
off. Bro,
be
this fucking
they
bastard.
could be doing it for Shiva ceremony, maybe not for the Hydro Collider.
Yeah, but maybe
But why is there
maybe
a
they're
why is
correlated.
there a picture of Shiva in fucking Geneva, Switzerland?
Yeah, that's creepy
Maybe
and
there's
right outside the
maybe there's a
CERN
small
building.
Indian community, bro, and this is one of their
No,
festivals.
they don't.
one
They
of their
don't.
holidays.
The Indians don't.
What?
They don't.
Sikhs,
pray
yeah.
to Shiva,
do.
the
Yeah,
god
they
of
do.
destruction.
The
No, they don't.
Sikhs?
Yeah,
they have
no.
hundreds of gods. Yeah, they do. They still
Why
do.
would they not pray to Shiva? It's
You
one
have
of their
different
gods.
Indians. That's Sikhs. Sikhism.
one of their gods.
Okay, press
Hinduism.
play.
Sorry,
Press play.
Hinduism.
Yeah, look, there's a naked somebody stripped down. Yeah, right there.
She could be wearing a shirt, bro. A white shirt. That's not naked.
No, that's
She's wearing
naked.
a shirt, right? No, it's
The guy's
not.
wearing Air Force
It's
Ones,
a
bro.
fucking shirt, right?
Yeah,
So because of all this,
yeah, that's creepy.
but because of all this, these crazy religious nuts have put it together that this is demonic activity and they're trying to summon portals.
What, trying to open the door for Hululu or whatever the fuck his name is?
Because also the actual
Cthulhu.
Yeah,
the
Cthulhu.
actual director of CERN
Yeah,
said in an interview that they don't know what could happen. Maybe a portal might open. He mentioned it, but I had to pay like a couple of bucks to watch the Washington Post. So I don't, bro. I can't continue on from this, bro. I didn't want to pay. And every link was block pay, bro. I'm like, what's going on?
Bro, it's not in this podcast
It's
budget.
not in the budget. I'm
We need
sorry.
a research
Sometimes,
budget.
Lee, I
Poseidon,
need
get on
$5,
it.
bro, to go see this.
Bro, can we get a research grant here,
This
bro?
is
We
true.
get
I
a
couldn't- I'm
research.
like, I'm not paying $2.
this
Fuck
fucking guy, bro. You couldn't find any videos without that
No.
you didn't have to pay. Did you try mTorrent?
that. mTorrent.
mTorrent,
Just torrents.
To
Means.
Google a torrent
Torrents.
of a guy talking in an interview.
Yeah.
Do those exist?
of course.
Interviews.
Anything you want to torrent,
an interview.
anything that you have to pay for, you can torrent.
I don't
That's
think
not true.
so, bro.
Almost
not true.
anything.
That's not
Almost anything.
Okay, so where are we with this theory?
Okay, no, but then I delved into what the fuck is CERN up to. Okay, do you know what CERN does? What's the whole point of it?
Yes, the whole point is so that they can observe how matter in the universe
And
functions.
particles connect
and
to each other and
particles.
see what happens.
And see what happens.
Apparently, right now this is going to be open for 4 years straight, non-stop. Eh?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're just gonna shoot atoms at each other at
Yeah.
super high velocity and try to make them collide
Bro,
to make
it's
antimatter.
trying to see
minus
maybe-
240 degrees
trying
in
to
those tubes.
trying to see how the Big Bang may have started,
And
like a bunch
whatever,
of
But
shit.
also,
Yeah.
people freak out that maybe a black hole might open.
It's not gonna happen.
No, they even said it. If it does open, it would be shut down because it can't sustain itself. It would close in so fast we wouldn't even see it. That it might pop up, but it might close. And apparently, there's thousands of black holes that happen on our Earth.
There's all kinds of tears in the fabric
Yeah.
of space all the time.
I didn't know that. I did some research.
Yeah,
but
that's
people don't-
because we have atoms colliding with our atmosphere constantly. Did you know
atoms
this?
is everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
But the speed.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
Yeah, that's
What
all.
did they
Yeah,
say?
that's
yeah,
not a
yeah.
hit, but
I'm
okay.
saying it wrong. I'm saying it wrong. But
saying it wrong.
No, but it's
there's
electrons
con-
and everything, yeah.
Yeah, but there's constantly
The theory is that these religious nuts really believe it, that they're doing like demonic work and want to open portals to the underworld. That's their whole thing.
First of all,
What
it's
do you
bullshit
think?
because
It is bullshit.
I'll explain to you why. Where is even their shaman? They don't have a shaman, right?
Maybe
they
he's
just
there
have a bunch
underneath.
of scientists.
It's
right?
underground, bro. You don't know
Where's
what's
their
happening.
staffs? I haven't seen any staffs.
Where's the fire?
They're black capes.
I haven't seen any gates. Have they prepared a gate? No,
That's
it's just
true.
a bunch of tubes. I don't see a giant fucking gate.
Are there any inscriptions for 666 anywhere?
Yes.
Are there?
The logo of CERN. Go to the CERN website.
What?
Go to the CERN website.
Oh, this is interesting.
Oh, you didn't know this?
No.
That's why they believe it so much, because of
Okay.
shit like this. Little coincidinks. Go to
I
the
think I
CERN
saw this a
website.
while ago.
It's on the top left, I think. Yeah, look. 6 6s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's more than 6.
One of them is a 9 though.
Well,
technically.
one
was
of them is
like-
double. The one.
But you know what I mean? Any weird, bro. They thought that the sign of the devil in rock and roll was 666. Because look, this is 6 right here. That was the thing back in the
That's
1980s,
retarded.
bro.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Are you
the
serious?
newscast. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, they were convinced.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Also, you could literally just take this exact same theory and say, okay, why would they be opening portals to Satan's lair or the underworld and not trying to open portals to heaven?
Exactly.
Maybe because the angels are going to eviscerate them.
Like, why does our mind always have to go to the worst possible? Like, or why do these religious fanatics always have their mind
Always.
going to the worst thing? Right? It's like,
Always.
oh, we're gonna unleash demons. What happens if we fucking unleash angels and I don't know, the world
still
becomes a little
fucked.
bit
Have you
place?
seen
We're
how
still
angels
fucked.
look in real? Like,
Have you seen biblical
depicted
angels?
in the Bibles? They're scary, bro.
Yeah, and the actual hierarchy of angels, bro. Those are some. You can't even look at them. Their true form.
They
You
have
can't even look at
multiple
them.
eyes,
You'll melt.
multiple wings.
Yeah,
They're balls of fire.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
There was a story.
But still, that would be my argument. Okay, they're trying to open portals. Why would this necessarily be portals to the world? Like, why are they Satanists and they're not just super religious people that are trying to connect to
or
God
just scientists.
or just whatever?
You make
Because
you actually.
the
but-
news-
No, but I'm
Yeah,
bringing.
he
I
actually
know,
makes a fantastic
But I'm
point, by the
bringing
way.
the religious argument to
Yeah.
these religious fanatics. Forget
Yeah.
the science. I'm like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
You're religious, and
trying to find the stairway.
why do you, who do not understand what's happening, why is your mind automatically going to Satan and the underworld and horrific demons and the destruction of the world?
I'll tell you
when
why.
they might just be trying to, get a portal to discover truth and God.
because they're looking for the clitoris.
Oh.
That was a shit garbage. Let's just play the crickets.
No, don't
They
play the
deserve
crickets.
it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Get out. Get out.
Put him in the gulag.
No, but what if they're trying to find the stairway to heaven? You know what I mean? What?
And
Look,
or the
some-
highway to hell.
No, but that's the thing. The crazy theorists take stuff from everywhere and they
Yeah,
put it
but-
together
but
and they
that's
think
what-
this is what's going
Okay,
on. But then other stupid religious, not really, I'm not saying religious, but like hardcore Christians
Oh.
take it face value. Like, oh, yes, that's what they're trying
Okay,
to do.
look, here's the problem with hardcore religious people, whether they're Christian or Muslim
gay.
or whatever, it doesn't matter. The point is that if you look at any specific place or any specific thing, you could tie almost anything to it. Like you said, the whole Temple of Apollo that was built there. Okay, maybe there was a Temple of Apollo, right? That
Yeah.
was built there by the Romans. It was fucking 2,000 years ago. Completely different, completely off topic. Probably an earlier civilization, maybe some early fucking Celtic pre-Roman civilization. Maybe it had a temple there before Apollo, right?
And then they
it's
came and
then you're-
reskinned it.
No, but you're coming in. No, they probably built on top of it. But you're coming there and you're saying like, oh, because the temple of Apollo was there and he was the god of destruction. Like you're drawing all these links that are nonsensical.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, bro.
It's
Like,
blurred lines.
You're
Blurry
adding
lines
too
that
much
don't
juice.
connect.
You're adding
Yeah.
too much juice.
Too much sauce, as
Yeah,
they
too
say.
much sauce. Yeah.
But also, this third time they're starting it, it's going to be the quickest they've ever started it.
Yeah.
So you never know. Hopefully they find something, bro, that's going to be like magic and it's going to advance us technologically.
So the whole
imagine.
conspiracy is that they're basically trying to open demonic portals or portals to another dimension.
Listen, bro, they've been in communications with Satan for a while, and this is his ticket out of hell. Like, this is him coming out. Like, they're gonna open a portal. Tentacles are gonna start coming out, and his fucking 72-foot story black fucking sheep goat man is gonna come out with a giant cock.
I was about to say that.
And start stepping on everybody.
He's gonna start banging everyone.
Yeah, that's the theory.
He's probably heard it. There was back in the 50s and 40s, there was this French guy that came back from the war.
Okay.
This could be a huge tangent. And he got mixed up with Satanists here in Montreal. One of his friends told him, let's go to a seance. And he didn't want to. This was when he was young, straight after the war. And he basically called him a pussy. So like, okay, I'll go. And it was this in the house in the Westmount, he said.
It worked because he's French.
Yeah. Maurice something. Now he's in the States.
This just proves that throughout humanity, every time you want to get a guy to do something, just call him a pussy.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a pussy, I'm coming.
Tu es un vagin. Je suis pas vagin.
My neck looks like a pussy, but I am not a pussy.
Smoke meat pussy.
I am coming.
But that house, like basically he went, they were in a circle, you know how seances are. They were talking to their dead ones, like they would appear, like the girl's sister and stuff like that.
Like in Star Wars, bro.
Yeah, no. But that's where he got into it, the foot into his supernatural stuff. And then he kept going to that house. And there were these doctors coming in, lawyers, and they were very successful. And they brought him to the basement, and he would say the basement was gigantic paintings of demons that would appear, and the guy would draw them. And gigantic, he was explaining. It was like horrible. And underground, under that house, they would do like ceremonies where they would rip Bibles and stuff. And he went deep into it. And then he became Christian and he got out of it, you know, like crazy shit happened. You have to see this video. It's like 3 hours long.
I've never seen this, but this sounds interesting.
I've shown you, know, I brought it up. Pantelis brought it. I thought of making a movie out of it, and someone did. It was a religious guy.
What's
it was garbage. It was like garbage straight to fucking DVD shit. It wasn't good.
I see.
Oh, but this is an interesting story.
It's very interesting.
Send me the guy's name because I will look into this.
Yeah.
This is fucking interesting shit.
That's very interesting.
But-
Actually, yeah.
Because does
First-
the house still exist?
The days he didn't have an address, but it's in the Westmount. He was saying shit like
It makes a lot of sense.
this is like
actually,
back in the 40s and 50s where this lawyer, he would go in the room and it's like typewriters just typing shit on their own. Stuff like that.
I'm just gonna go on a hunch here and say it's one of the big mansions, one of the old big mansions built in the 1800s.
They gave him like they told him now you're attached to something, and he went to test it out, and he went to the horse races and he kept winning. And the mob here at the time took him aside, like, what are you doing?
Nah.
You know, why are you always winning? And he's like, I'm just lucky. Like shit like that. But then he got scared, and this people at his work were super religious, basically not converted him, but kind of converted him. And then he was saying how the demons kept attacking him because he was trying to leave and stuff. Eventually he got out of it.
That's very interesting. This is very interesting.
That's
actually.
crazy. That's
You
crazy
never heard of
because
this?
if you could find the house, then you have yourself
He never
a story.
said the address, but it was
bro.
in Westmount. You know.
Yeah, whatever.
bro.
That's crazy.
You know
though.
what's weird? We went to when we were up north with Pantelis, Mike,
Here,
and
this guy.
Preach.
Roger Morneau. This guy. It's like 3 hours long, this video.
Cool. Send me the link.
Okay, we went to we performed at a show, right? And Mike,
Pantelis.
Pantelis and Preach. And after that, we went to a bar. And then there was a guy there that owned the bar, or he worked for the bar, who was a manager. It's like, hey, if you guys are ever interested in coming back this far out, there's a room upstairs that's very big that other comedians have used it for comedy, and we can, it's not made for comedy, but people do like shows, like guitar shit, like bands and shit, right? And we go up there, and it was very, very weird. First of all, we go up there,
The energy.
felt tired right away. I couldn't pinpoint it, right? And then
Because you walking upstairs.
Hold on, I chose to ignore it. Go fuck yourself. I chose to ignore it. And then
He was winded.
but
four
everything,
steps.
but everything
That's
felt,
me, bro.
everything felt weird. I was like the wall, everything was painted in black. I was like, this is like a red. It was painted.
What was
I think
this?
the walls
Sorry, I
were-
wasn't paying attention.
I don't remember the town, but I think Pantelis is gonna be able to tell you.
Quebec?
I chose at first to kind of ignore it, but I still got like weird vibes, but not very intense. I'm like, it's kind of weird, whatever. Maybe it's just because we're in some kind of town. You understand? But Pantelis was like, I have a very, very bad feeling about this place. Like he got very uncomfortable, like very uncomfortable. And then we asked the guy, I don't know how true this is. We asked the guy, And he goes, when they opened up this room upstairs, it was a giant room. You know, think about like 200 people can sit and somebody can perform on a stage.
Okay, big room, yeah.
Big room. And it goes, when they first opened up this room and where the next person bought it, there was some weird shit up in this room. And he goes, Pantelis goes, what you mean? He goes, well, there was a pentagon drawn on the floor. There was chairs that were drilled into the floor.
Yes.
There was parts to chain people and shit.
Oh,
it was like all kinds of weird paintings and drawings and shit.
Hardcore demonic
like
shit.
hardcore demonic
Quetzalcoatl's
shit
happening in
out in the fucking bamboozlers, bro.
That's crazy.
I'm sure.
So I don't know how true this is. I don't know if the guy bullshitted me, but Pantelis apparently got this very bad vibe from like he felt it like crazy. He felt like he was being like
Did you hear this story
Watched.
before you went into the room or after you went into the room?
after.
It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah. You know, but Pantelis was already telling me before. He goes, I'm not feeling this place. I'm not feeling this place. I knew it could be used. Like I was like, oh, it could be used, but I felt uncomfortable, but I couldn't pinpoint it.
Burn that place down, bro.
Yeah.
It's like
but
the
but
Amityville.
Pantelis felt like he was like, ugh.
You know the Amityville horror story?
Yeah. That's a real story.
All the movies, they depict
It's
the
about
house.
a pedophile. You know that, right?
No,
The you're talking about Freddy Krueger?
no, Amityville house.
What's Amityville House? I'm sorry.
That's true
It
story.
wasn't Freddy Krueger in
No.
Amityville.
It was just a guy shot up all his family in it. I think.
Yeah. something like
And then
Where was Freddy Krueger, by the way?
that's not a real thing. Elm Street.
I think it was a
Elm Street, Midnight on Elm
but that was a
Street.
real thing, by the way. I think.
No,
No. Midnight
don't
on Elm
dream it.
Street, no.
Yeah, that's
The
about
house is real.
But that's
No, the house
that's
is
a
there. They
movie.
filmed that.
Like the Freddy Krueger movies is about like a pedophile.
Oh, okay. I know. What
Yeah.
the character Freddy Krueger before he became Freddy Krueger, he was a pedophile.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then the family burned him. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
They showed that in Freddy vs. Jason. They said something like that.
I think so. Yeah.
But this house, you see it in the movies. It's all like in a farmland on its own.
Yeah.
The real house is in a suburb. It's normal. Amityville house, normal. Like
Really?
it's
Because
crazy.
nobody's touching it.
No, people live there now still.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeesh.
Christ.
Yeah.
Speaking of creepy shit,
Probably super cheap.
Odo
bro.
some bitch
Bro,
wrote in the
these
chat again.
days, bro. Get a cheap house, bro.
Nah, never, bro.
fucked,
We're immigrants, bro. We would never walk in. White people, no problem, bro.
The priest
Yeah.
comes, bro. He starts blessing it right away. Throw money in.
He starts shaking. He falls over, bro. The priest. Odo some bitch. In 2 years, my dad gonna be able to get custody since he'll be 14 years old. We tried with social worker, but they can't do shit. Even they know she crazy, but I think she too weak to do some unhealthy bitch.
Yeah, that's
Goddamn,
fucked.
yeah, that's fucked
But
up,
this
bro.
also proves how broken the system is in Quebec.
Yeah.
It's very hard to get people help. Even like oftentimes they'll tell you like, yeah, we know, but there's nothing we can legally do about it. Which
Yeah,
is
that's
fucked.
fucked up.
All right.
But anyways, going back to this theory. The theory is that CERN is using the Hadron Collider to basically open demonic portals. What is
Yes.
your conclusion, Alex?
Bamboozles. It's fake. Stupid.
Fugazi? Why?
Fugazi,
What is your
Fugazi.
conclusion? What do you think they're doing?
Because I understand science and what they're trying to do. They're trying to do
That's a lie.
science.
That's a lie.
Alex, the
That's
man
a
of
lie.
science.
That's a
They're
lie.
trying
What
to
are you
get
fucking
new
a
particles.
physicist, bro?
New particles, bro. To
Where's your
invent
monocle,
new
bro?
thing. It's inside my eye.
Nikola
bro.
Tesla over here,
Yeah,
ass bitch.
Yeah. I understand science. Just argue
Bro,
for
it's
everything.
27 kilometers round, bro.
Yeah.
It's huge.
It's a tunnel, yeah.
Well, you need to get extreme amounts of speed, bro.
Yep.
And it's
You-
cold.
So
The
that's your
vacuum seal.
conclusion.
What?
That's your conclusion.
That's my conclusion.
Okay. Your conclusion.
Wow, full bullshit.
Full bullshit.
Full
Why?
bullshit.
Well, like, what do you think they're doing? Like what?
Well, I think that they're just doing scientific
doing
experiments.
experiments, bro.
Okay.
I think they're trying to create antimatter. They're trying to see if certain things. They're trying to put theories into practice in a controlled setting.
Yes.
Obviously, there's a possibility that certain things go wrong, but I think they've calculated the risk and the pros outweigh the risk. I don't think.
But why is there Shiva in front of it? That's what's still.
Well, that video, first of all, like it doesn't
Fuck
prove
the video. Shiva's in front of the building. That's confirmed. That we know. There's a
I don't know,
statue
bro.
of Shiva in front of the building for some reason.
Who knows, bro?
Maybe to represent gangbangs. I don't know. Maybe she was very good at gangbangs, Shiva. I don't know.
I don't know,
something
bro.
like
Maybe one of the big contributors to this Hadron Collider was an Indian billionaire.
Oh, it's true. You
and
never
he
know that.
sent a statue of Shiva, like as in commemoration for their opening. I don't
Maybe.
know, but there's a million different theories.
You?
It's bullshit, bro.
My conclusion, I think it's for scientific purposes, but I think also
You're a man of
that
science,
they want
too.
to do antimatter. I'm a man of science as well, yes.
There we go.
She doesn't have multiple arms. Sorry about that. That's another goddess. Or is it Shiva? I
Like
don't know.
Vishnu. Vishnu is the one that has multiple arms.
Vishnu. Yeah. Okay, I got them confused.
Hare Krishna.
My racism is showing.
Again, say look, there's a plaque here. Get the info on this image and tell us
Yeah.
who dedicated this statue.
Yeah. So in conclusion, I think that
Cameraman zoom.
they're not doing it. Shut the fuck up, bro. They're not doing it.
Cameraman, zoom.
They're not
Zoom,
doing it
cameraman.
for like actual shit, like demonic portals. I think that's all BS.
obviously
I think
not.
that's all bulakaka. But what I do think, because dark matter is considered to be very expensive. It's like if the dark matter will be able to be used by humans, it would be considered the most expensive thing that you can get your hands on. Did you know this?
Yes, because it doesn't exist in very small quantities.
Yeah.
They had to build a 27-kilometer structure.
Is that what in Futurama the little dog shits
dark
out?
matter? Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Use it for
think
fuel.
Nibbler.
in conclusion,
Nibbler,
the
yeah.
reason why they're doing this is so they can get their hands on dark matter and create cool like Iron Man technology and shit.
There
and
we
do,
go.
like, crazy
I'm
shit.
down.
Because they'd be
I'm
able
down. Are you down?
with dark matter, they'd be able to make like crazy
Wizards, bro.
spaceships and all that shit. I think that's the
The girl's like, I'm down.
I think it just goes into science fiction. My thing goes a little bit into science
Or
fiction.
what if they
not
go
like demonic shit, just a little bit into science fiction.
What if they try to rip portals? Not portals, but to get into different dimensions.
Oh, maybe no, but maybe they're trying to figure out like to find tangible evidence
The dimensions.
for other dimensions.
Oh, maybe they're trying to do that.
You
too.
know?
You didn't see Doctor Strange Multiverse, bro. You don't do that shit.
Yeah.
Did you see the movie?
Okay, so as a plaque alongside the statue explains, the belief is that Lord Shiva danced the universe into existence, motivates it, and will eventually extinguish it. Carl Sagan drew the metaphor between the cosmic dance and the Nataraja or Nataraj and the modern study of the cosmic dance of subatomic particles. Okay, there it is.
There we go.
So there's a symbolism behind the
you know
statue.
what?
All of a sudden, it's not devil worshippers.
can
Because
get behind-
first of all, devil worshippers in Abrahamic religions and Christianity doesn't translate into Hinduism. They don't have hell
Yeah.
like we do. So
Yeah,
first of all,
sure.
just those two things don't make
They have
any sense.
reincarnation actually.
Yeah, so those two things, like a place of fire and brimstone, which technically is not even Christian hell. That's from Dante's Inferno, but
Yeah.
it doesn't translate. Like you get what I'm saying? Like these are
Yeah.
things you're just pulling stuff. So you're pulling, for example, the Romans who were polytheists built a temple, a Christo-Judaic demon Satan. And a Hinduist, like, you know what I'm saying? You're just drawing shit from everywhere, bro, and nothing makes sense at this point.
Yeah. So our conclusion with these religious fanatics is they're crazy and they're probably in the closet.
Probably.
Probably. Speaking of closet gays, I have a theory. If you
coming out?
Oh, is he coming out?
I'm coming
Oh,
out
wow.
right now. This is my coming out.
So, do it.
What was that, bro? Was that you or that? What was that?
good timing.
Perfectly timed.
I have a theory that if you remain a closeted gay man for your whole life,
Gay
you either
woman?
turn into an eccentric photographer that wears a scarf as a cape,
Phil?
or no, he doesn't have the scarf yet.
Not yet. It's not winter time.
or you join a motorcycle gang. There's no in between.
Oh, it's like one or the other, eh?
Like one or the other. Either you become that eccentric photographer, or you join a motorcycle gang.
Well, listen, but motorcycle
I've
gang
never
members
heard
have
of
to do
these
some
theories.
crazy ass shit, bro,
Yeah,
to
there
get
you
in.
go.
so-
Exactly, bro. They have to
Maybe.
do, yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on because
Did you
we
hear
spoke
of the
for a
guy
lot.
the guy in Chile who got paid like 300 times his salary?
What?
Did you hear this?
No.
And he promised to give back the money to his company the coming Monday. And to this day, they still can't find where he
Yeah,
went.
fucking right, bro.
His money, he did
300 times the salary.
He took it.
So let's say his salary is what,
He was supposed to get
50,000?
paid $450.
Okay.
I
So
think
he got
it's-
paid 12 grand, 13 grand.
No, 100. The employers
$135,000.
nearly 150 euro and the whole month. Yeah.
150,000 euro.
What?
Yeah, I'll have it right here.
Oh, that's amazing.
Times.
And they still can't find him in Chile.
That's $225,000.
That's amazing.
I would get the fuck out of there.
Yeah,
bro.
me too,
obviously,
bro.
obviously.
They quit, and then they go to work. He has a message that he quit. They can't find him anymore.
Yeah, no shit, bro. This guy's gone.
That's
This guy's not even
amazing.
in Chile.
Yeah. He's
This
in
guy's
Panama.
gone the country.
But
Yeah,
there was a
Panama.
guy that he did a
He's like,
scam.
I'm Hispanic. I
He
understand
went-
Spanish. I'm going to go to Panama.
But there was also this other guy in England where he went to pull out money and he was negative funds. But because it was a glitch in the system when he went to pull out, it actually gave him money, but didn't register with the bank. So this guy kept doing this for
Yes,
years.
I know about this.
Finally got caught, 1 year in jail.
Yeah.
But
Amazing.
he spent millions.
Millions.
Balled out for a few years
Yeah.
until they caught on with him.
Good for him. I'm
Yeah.
proud of this man.
1 year, no
Very
problem.
proud.
I'll go to jail
How'd
for
they
a
catch
year.
him? How'd they catch him?
Eventually, they're like, what's
I'm
going
very
on?
proud. The inner bamboozler in me is very proud of
This
this.
happened to me a few months ago.
Yeah.
So you know now how I don't know if you're with Scotiabank, but basically you don't put envelopes anymore, and you don't tell the machine how much you're depositing. You just
Yeah.
put the bills, and
Yeah.
it counts it for you.
Really?
Yeah. So
I'm gonna count and go. "Prrr."
yeah. So I throw in the bills.
How does it go?
So I throw in the
Does it go?
bills.
Okay.
It counts, and there's always one or two rejects. So it's like, oh, this bill is not acceptable. So it gives you back. It gives me back the whole stack, bro. It was like
life, bro.
$1,000. I'm like, oh fuck, because these machines are very iffy.
They give you more.
So no, it gives me $1,000. It gives me my money back, and then it goes to the next screen, and it says confirm deposit. It's $1,000. So I'm
Are
like,
you sure? Allegedly,
no,
this happened.
hold on. So I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, fuck yeah. I glitched the fucking system. Deposit. So then I'm like, oh, let me deposit another
Back in my
$1,000. So I throw in the next $1,000. It accepts it. $1,000 deposit. I'm like, what? Got myself a free $1,000. 5 days later, bro, the bank calls me. They're like, yeah, by the way, there was an error in the system. They sent me this whole letter, and they're like, yeah, I think you never actually deposited $2,000. It was just $1,000. It was a glitch in the system. We're subtracting $1,000 from your account. I'm like, fuck.
Nah.
Yeah, they were onto it real fast. I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
I thought I got a lucky day.
Fucking
All right,
scum,
now you know who didn't have a lucky day?
bro. Who?
A historical figure.
Oh.
With this week's
Uganda also.
crazy historical fact.
Pa 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 pa.
All right.
We don't have a theme for this segment yet.
Yeah, that's the theme.
Just sound effects. Just do it.
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da.
But incredible. But whatever. Fantastic or whatever the fuck it is. Go on the next page, bro. Okay, whichever one.
Incredible.
Yeah, there you go.
Love it. All right, so this week's theory
Put up the live chat, huh?
goes back to the classical world because that's my area of expertise, and a lot of crazy shit happened in classical antiquity. Like a lot of crazy shit.
When is
right?
classical's which era?
Look, classical
Ancient Greece?
is
No, or after.
no. Ancient like, classical is technically up until the fall of the Roman Empire, which is the 4th
Okay.
century AD.
AD is after.
Anno Domini, so after Christ.
Okay.
After Julio.
But depending on who you ask, it could stem into the 15th century because the Byzantine Empire was really an extension of the Roman Empire. But usually it's around the time of Christ, right? So that's the end of the classical world.
Yes.
So this goes back to classical antiquity. Now let me set the stage for you, okay? I'm not gonna say who this is yet.
Can we guess after?
Yeah, you can guess.
Nice. I like guessing games.
So
Romeo and Juliet.
what? I don't know. So listen, what if you were a great general? Okay,
Julius Caesar.
you fought in battles.
Yes.
You won many battles. You conquered many lands. Okay, you were renowned the world over.
You banged Cleopatra.
You were revered as a god after your life.
Okay.
You put in motion an entire historical period named after you. Okay. You helped spread your culture all around the world. And as it turns out, you may have been falsely buried alive.
Not Alexander.
Alexander the Great.
Alexander the Great.
No.
Yeah.
Alive.
So there's this theory, right? Because Alexander's story is fucking crazy.
Not you, by the way. Huh?
No, yeah. No, he's he's Alexander the not so great. He's Alexander the mediocre.
He's
We've been through
Alexander
this.
the meh.
Yeah,
I was named
yeah.
after he.
So Alexander the Great. So this is why it's fucked up because his story is insane, right?
Yeah, 100%.
18 years old, becomes king of Macedon, the northernmost province of Greece. By 20 years old, he forms the Hellenic League, takes over Greece, enters Persia. I think by 25 or 26, he takes over Babylon, fights the Battle of Gaugamela, right? Destroys the Persian Empire.
Pussy ran away.
Eh? What?
Persian king ran away.
Yeah,
like a
the
bitch.
Persian ran away. Whatever, makes it to fucking India, battles elephants. This
Got
guy,
baboozled,
by the
bro.
age of 32, monarch of like 95% of the known world, right? Craziness, bro. Like he's put forth the Hellenistic era.
Yeah.
He created empires, right? The Romans modeled themselves after him. He was revered by a god. So he accomplishes all this, and then there's so much intrigue centered around his death because he's super healthy and everything is going fine. And then at 33 years old, he suddenly dies in Babylon.
Fever.
So the problem is that there are no historical accounts, contemporary accounts from the time he was alive. Everything we know is at least a
Jesus.
century old, right? 1 to 2 centuries old. So there's the fever, and they're like, oh, well, because he had bouts of fever, either he was poisoned by his generals, which wasn't uncommon at the time, or he contracted malaria in India or some kind of other disease that they didn't really know how to
Normal.
treat.
AIDS.
Right. And he died. But there's this other theory. Okay. There's this other theory. So what some historians have done is they've started to analyze basically what it's not pseudo history, but it's what his physicians wrote about him, right, in the weeks building up to his death. And they've come up with a theory that he suffered from something called Guillain-Barré syndrome. Okay? Now, Guillain-Barré syndrome is an attack on one's nervous system.
I've heard about this.
So
to be dead?
your body can go into a complete state of paralysis, but your mind still works. So what they're thinking is that he wasn't actually dead when they buried him. He was alive and fully cognizant of what was going on. It's just that he was completely paralyzed and couldn't speak or anything. So that when they embalmed him and everything, he was alive. Like he felt himself getting, And what's crazy is that this was at 33 years old. Like he had plans to conquer Rome. He had plans to go back to India and the subcontinent and expand Hellenism to China and the outer ocean. So if he would have made it, like the whole world,
He
or
probably
all of
would have
Asia,
discovered America.
like you could think, right, all these crazy theories. And instead, the guy who accomplished so much by the age of 33 could have been accidentally murdered because nobody understood how he died or what was going on. How fucked is that?
He couldn't even blink.
No, he couldn't blink apparently. Like your whole nervous system shuts down.
Isn't the theory is that pirates stole his body from the ship going back to Greece? Apparently,
No, his
Wasn't
body.
there theories about that?
His body was. No, we know
and
for
then he
a
was
fact.
buried, and then they were grave robbed
So they
as
can
well.
rape it.
No, his body was
course.
actually. It was actually intercepted by Ptolemy on his way to Greece. Like he stole it
really?
and brought it to Alexandria, right, to legitimize his claim to the throne. Like we know this historically, but then somewhere along the 14th, 15th century, his body got lost. It's a long story. There are many theories, but this is fucking crazy, bro.
That's wild, bro.
Because his plans for world domination were nuts. Like this is what he's known for, right? He was a megalomaniac, right? Like this guy went, bro, 96 battles, no losses, the greatest general, everybody, like nobody can
I
argue
didn't know
this.
about
Like
the no lose at the
Napoleon is
end?
up there, and Napoleon would be the second greatest general in my opinion, and he revered Alexander. Like this guy made an entire age. Like he spread Helen. And he could have been accidentally, like, do you understand? But the craziest part is that this syndrome, Guillain-Barré, as I looked into it, is reversible. Like, it fixes itself.
No.
They
Like,
just
sometimes
waited.
it takes weeks, sometimes it takes months. But
So they could have just waited and be like, he's in a coma.
yeah, but they thought he was dead. They didn't understand.
No.
So they accidentally murdered the fucking world emperor.
No.
Is that
That's a
crazy
crazy
or
butterfly
what?
effect.
That's nuts.
Is that fucked
That's
or what?
crazy.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
insane. That's actually, that's
Like,
what?
Like, could you imagine history today? And it's like, oh, Alexander.
It would have been very
Alexander conquered China, and then Rome, and shit. Because his
Discovered
plan,
Canada,
he was
bro.
going back to take on Rome because Rome was a threat, and he's like, the Romans, we're gonna fuck them up because we're better than them, and militarily,
babies.
he would have ruined Rome at that point. Yeah,
100
big.
especially at the time, yes.
which means
100%.
that so Greece would have
No
conquered
Italy, bro.
Italy, Spain, Portugal. So you're in the Atlantic Ocean, and he loved exploration. So he would have probably went all the way around Africa, sent people out to sea to find to see how far the sea goes. Like the possibilities are fucking endless. Because this man accomplished a crazy amount of shit.
in the span of 12 years.
Yeah, and he had more aspirations. So the fact that they may have just accidentally fucking buried him and cut his life short is fucking nuts.
When did this theory come in play?
A few years ago.
That's wild.
Like, there's no way to confirm it, obviously, because his body and everything is
100%,
long gone.
yeah.
But if that were true, Jesus, bro.
Your history as we know it today would have been very
literally.
different.
Yeah, literally. Like, all, like, you know how some things are like, oh, that would have changed history.
Greek would be the
no
first
matter-
language.
But, well, maybe not. Maybe we still, the empire would have still fallen at some point. But, bro.
But then think
Like,
about-
Rome wouldn't have been a thing.
Also, the British Empire wouldn't have been a thing.
Carthage wouldn't have been a thing.
The Vikings wouldn't have really been a thing.
Yeah. Is that fucked or what?
If you think, because since he wouldn't lose any battle and he would bamboozle even stronger enemies,
Oh, yeah.
Vikings wouldn't have been a thing.
Oh, no. But the Vikings were also far after him. But yeah, they wouldn't have been a thing.
Yeah.
Like, his biggest threat at that time were the Phoenicians, the Carthaginians,
No,
the
but-
Romans,
The Persians.
the Etruscans, and none of them would have stood a chance. Like, the strongest empire at the
What I'm
time
saying
were
is
the Persians. and
if he
whacked them.
actually set up the world how he wanted it to, I don't think any of those empires would have really taken off.
How many Alexandrias
but the
would
way
there
he
have been?
administered empires might have ended. But then again, the reason his empire fell apart so fast was because of his sudden death, right? And he didn't have a proper system
Yeah,
of administration.
exactly.
Right? So everything fell apart and it split into 4 factions. But exactly. So imagine if he would have lived out to 60 or 70 years old and
And
he
he set
properly
up-
put
and he
things
set-
into place. Yeah,
yeah.
crazy, bro. Like his son wouldn't have got assassinated when he was young. There would have been an heir to the throne. The Alexandrian bloodline would have continued. How fucked is that?
We wouldn't be living in Park Extension right now.
It would be called Alexandria.
yeah,
How
Alexandria
fucked is that?
Extension.
Yeah, like the capital of Quebec would have just called Alexandrie. You know?
Wow,
Nuts, eh?
If
that's
only.
not.
That's fucked, bro.
That's fucked.
Like that's a big historical like butterfly effect.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
crazy butterfly effect.
Yeah. Like that's like saying, oh, like what if Jesus never happened?
Oh yeah, all kinds of shit wouldn't have happened.
Exactly.
Yeah, a few
damn.
deaths.
Fuck, bro. When I was reading this, I was like, oof. Like I had read about it in the past, but then I was really looking into it and the whole syndrome and everything, the way they describe it. And it's true. Like it's happened that people get live interment, right? They get buried alive.
Yeah.
Especially, and this would happen up until like 70, 80
He
years
got
ago.
embalmed alive.
What? Yeah, because people just didn't know. They thought you're dead, but you're there. You're not moving,
Fuck.
right? And
dead.
apparently, like your lungs and
Poking
everything,
with a stick.
like you're still breathing, obviously, but it's so low the frequency that unless you have modern machines, it's very easy to just not hear the heartbeat or whatever. Yeah, and what's crazy is that you could come back from it just naturally. Like your body just heals itself. How fucked is that?
That's insane. That's
Like it's not a syndrome that would have plagued him for the rest of his life either. It's not like he would have been a vegetable.
yeah.
Like he would have come back after a
Because
few weeks.
eventually it
What
stops and
if-
your body heals itself.
What if, they place him there, they put the coins on him, they're about to burn him, and then he gets up.
No, because he got embalmed.
He got embalmed.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
zombie!
imagine, it's crazy,
And they
bro.
kill him, bro. Fucking zombie, bro.
Or actually, imagine they didn't embalm him and they go to, I don't know, burn him.
They just go to burn him,
They actually
you
go to
know?
burn him, but because now the body is actually under attack by something external, the Guillain-Barré syndrome instantly reverses. We're actually being attacked, and it's fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fuck, that's insane.
Fucked up, eh?
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's legit wild.
It's sick, bro. Sick. So many. Like, if you're like a fantasy writer, so many outcomes
Yeah. The nerd in me is fucking
from this. Yeah.
getting anally destroyed.
Like
right
let's
now.
be honest. Like ancient Greece, hardcore battles with Alexander the Great, and the Romans with the legions, hardcore battles. Could you imagine the legions facing off against like a Macedonian phalanx? But not like the Macedonian wars in the 2nd century BC. Like Alexander at his pinnacle versus
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Republican Rome. Like, oh, bro, sick.
Oh
sick,
my god.
sick.
The round shields versus the square shields.
That's right. Crazy, yeah. That's the historical fact of the week.
That's nuts. That's actually nuts, bro.
He wouldn't have been Alexander the Great. He would have been Alexander the Greatest.
It's true.
Period.
And I was always even as a kid, I was always very impressed with his battles.
They're
Because
crazy.
we in Greek school,
Would Jesus
in
have
Greek
existed
elementary
if he
school-
was still alive?
Yeah, of course. I guess,
probably.
Yeah, but then he would be trying to take down the empire of Alexander the Great, not
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Greece.
It would have been Pontius Pilate and the Romans
Yeah.
who
Instead
executed
of
him.
crucifying
with
him.
the
It would have been the
Pharisees.
empire of
They have bamboozled
Macedon
them right away.
instead of the empire of Rome.
Yeah, the
Instead of
Hellenistic empire.
Yeah, it would have
Yeah.
been the Hellenistic empire instead of the Roman empire.
Yeah.
Or what if, Virgin Mary's trying to get virgin? Yes, we have room, because Alexander, we're plentiful. Our land is great. You can stay in our room. And the baby comes out great.
Connection to Shiva, the goddess of destruction, Indian reincarnation. He made it all the way to India. He reincarnated as Jesus. Jesus also too came back to life after 3 days. He wasn't actually dead.
There we go.
So Jesus is Alexander the Great reincarnated.
Yes!
Makes sense. Makes sense.
We've cracked the code of
that is
everything.
that is why Italy, the Romans, is the seat of the Catholic Church, the Vatican.
Yes.
He conquered the Romans through religion. He bamboozled
He-
them.
Oh!
He bamboozled them.
How do I come up with these fucking connections in my brain is absolutely
'Cause you're
insane.
crazy.
I am insane.
Bro, you could start one of these extremist religious groups, like the ones that are
Make
like
a
protesting
following.
CERN. Make a following, bro. You have like
I'm
10,000
the
followers, no problem.
reincarnation of
Out there in
Alexander.
Alabama and shit, bro. Like, yeah, bro, fucking just fucking walk over here, fucking bro.
God damn. Well, if you think of, I always had this joke that Jesus, first of all, Joseph was a cuck.
He was. Cuck, bro.
I've always talked about this.
Because of the whole Virgin Mary thing.
Yeah, the whole Virgin Mary thing, and I'll explain to you why. I have a theory. Basically, because he never even spoke after the birth of Jesus. He didn't speak for the longest time.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't want to speak. That's what the story says, at least.
Have you read the story?
She
Yeah,
gave
because
birth.
they don't want to write that he would go out drunk and buying all hookers.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't believe his wife cheated on him.
Yeah.
With the son of God.
Yeah, she had to go give birth in a barn. Very suspicious. You know what I mean? But you're telling me
Three wise men?
I need the names of the fucking 3 wise men, bro. God damn it. I have it here somewhere.
Julio, Jose, and Jose. And Jesus.
Could you imagine
I'm
if
gonna
this
name him
happened in
after
the
you.
modern day, bro? You're there, your wife's about to give birth, and 3 random dudes. Yeah, thank you. So it was the
Gaspar, Melchior, and Balthazar.
First of all, if you say
What
that,
a name, Balthazar.
bro, it sounds like you're casting a spell,
Yeah.
bro.
Gaspar,
You
Melchior,
cast a spell,
Balthazar.
alakazam,
Yeah.
boom. The kid's not yours, bro. They showed up with gifts. These 3 random dudes, all very revered, and they're all fucking either emperors or fucking kings.
Is it because they had a gangbang and
And
didn't
they
know
show
which-
up,
no,
probably.
that's bad. Who's the
And
real
they
father?
show up with gifts, bro. Bro, like who is shitting?
Didn't one guy only bring gold? The rest brought like fucking incest and shit.
Myrrh and stuff, yeah.
Myrrh. I bring gold. What the fuck's wrong with you people?
And then
You're supposed to take care of this kid. No,
And then I have another
what does
theory
it
that,
do with myrrh,
that
bro?
Jesus was a magician.
Dun, 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 dun.
And Muhammad was a pedophile. What?
Muhammad was a pedophile.
Yeah, 100%.
Didn't he try to or did he marry like a 6-year-old
He did
girl?
marry like 9-year-old girls and shit.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Anyways, but going back to Alexander the Great,
That's
'cause
half
his-
the age of R. Kelly. Like, and R. Kelly was a
But-
pedophile, so.
But we have more proof of Muhammad.
Muhammad showing up. My mind's telling me no,
Yes.
but my body.
Right? Finish it.
He's just pissing on chicks.
Finish it.
My body
Yeah.
telling me yes.
Yeah, but pissing on shits wouldn't be pissing on girls wouldn't be regarded bad because that's how they took showers back in the day,
There we go.
the Arabs. So no, I'm joking.
It's
God
gardens.
damn. But going back to Alexander, very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm going to read up about this.
And it's fucked up because we don't know, but it's a legit possibility because this is a real condition that's been verified through medical science.
did they get
and we
those,
have cases of it happening.
How did they get those scrolls of his physicians? Like,
Well, historians wrote it down.
really?
They went back in time.
Like
and
they
got
wrote down and they're like, like he suffered of this. But I think what really led them onto it was that they started describing muscle spasms a few days before, and people are like, well, muscle spasms are not a sign of typhoid. Fever,
Yeah.
or poisoning necessarily, and so then they started looking at things and saying, okay, well, yeah, he died suddenly, whatever, and then people were like, oh fuck, what if he
That's
didn't die?
wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's not.
What if a random scroll writer just said, I'm just going to fuck my boss and just write random shit?
That too.
That's a possibility.
How many people could read and
That's
verify
a
his work?
possibility too.
Well, look, for what it's worth, bro. Let's go with the assassination theory, right? If he got assassinated, obviously some very powerful general was up to
Yes.
it. So then the history is written by the victors. Like, obviously, that general would have just went to all these scribes and said, "Hey, you're gonna write what the fuck I tell you,
Yeah,
or
that's
else
true.
your whole
Actually.
family's getting
Excellent point.
bamboozled."
Excellent point.
So yeah, we don't really know,
Okay, no problem.
but it's cool. It's a cool conspiracy theory. It's
Speaking
it's
about-
a cool historical fact.
Very, very.
well,
cool.
it's not a historical fact. It's
It's
a historical theory.
yeah, historical theory, but it's still a you brought evidence forward, like you're talking about
I
something
did.
that actually happened in history.
Yeah.
We're not just talking about myths here, like the Hydra or whatever the fuck. But speaking of getting bamboozled, you know who's about to get bamboozled? Uganda.
Why?
I'm
Do
gonna
you
go
know
pay-
why? Do you know why?
Why?
I'm going to tell you this, and you're going to understand why. They found 31 million tons of gold ore worth $12 trillion.
What?
12 trillion
With a T?
USD.
Book a flight to Uganda. I'm leaving tomorrow.
USD, buddy. USD. I'm telling the next Iraq and the next Afghanistan is going to be in Uganda and Rwanda. Guess where Trudeau was for 10 days, or he still is?
Uganda?
Rwanda.
No, well,
Which
Rwanda's
is-
not Uganda.
Well, hold on. Where is Rwanda?
Next to Uganda?
There you go.
Yeah, but that's not how it works.
I understand, but
You're being one of these religious conspiracy theorists.
no. But what if if he
Hold
goes
on.
there directly, it's too
Okay,
suspicious.
where did you find this information?
What?
Like,
It's
how
all
do
over
we-
the news.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
this
yeah.
is legit shit.
No, this is legit. They found an estimated $12 trillion USD worth of gold ore
That's
in
crazy.
Uganda.
That's crazy. You know what this means? Either some people are becoming really, really rich,
Yeah,
or the price of gold is going to plummet.
both.
It's going to be interesting to see how this pans out, because if They're super rich, right? They have large gold deposits.
Well, I think it's not going to plummet. I'll explain to you why. It's because we're going into an era of quantum computers, right? Quantum computers need a lot of gold to function. So if we need a lot of gold, because it's all supply and demand, right? If we need a lot of gold, right, then the price of gold won't plummet. If we don't actually need it as much, then I think it will plummet, yes. Look, missing mining in Uganda, groundbreaking ceremony of Busi's gold mine project, largest gold deposit so far quantified in Uganda, 12.5 tons of mineable gold. Investor Wagagai's initial investment is 50 million, 3,000 direct jobs. Yeah, 12.5 tons, my friend.
That's crazy.
12.5 tons.
They're going to get bamboozled.
Oh, for sure. First of all, the States is going to walk in there. He already set up a Trudeau embassy in Uganda or Rwanda.
You know what Uganda's about to also discover besides the gold?
Freedom.
American freedom.
It's no longer going to become.
They're going to discover
Uganda is going to become the Democratic Republic of Uganda.
Yeah, no, they're going to become the United States of Uganda. Yeah. They're about to discover fucking bald eagle and hot dogs. That's what's happening in Uganda,
hamburgers,
bro.
And baseball,
bro.
And baseball,
bro,
and
clean
water.
Next year,
so all of a sudden they got clean water.
Bro.
And yet Flint, Michigan still won't have it.
next year, this time there's a 4th of July parade in Uganda,
100%.
Bro, all these people they're barbecuing and shit. I'm telling you,
bro. This is Iraq, Afghanistan. No, sorry, this is Afghanistan all over again.
people are gonna be sleeping in Uganda in the next 4 days. It's gonna be all quiet because you know it's country, right? So it's called quiet. It's all the sounds of animals. Are you? The bald eagle. No.
I am a real American. Fight for the rights
you're gonna hear the song from what was it? Tears of the Sun.
Yeah. Black Hawk helicopters.
Yeah, there's 5,000 Apaches.
Good morning, Uganda!
Some guys in helicopters, or just it's blasting over the speakers because it's 2022. It's going Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. All the Ugandans are, oh my god!
Good morning, Uganda.
Yeah. Oh my god, bro. Guaranteed.
That was funny.
That's gonna happen. I guarantee you, that's gonna be Joe Biden's war. Because Joe Biden is.
Joe Biden's gonna die tomorrow, bro.
No. This is Joe Biden's. Because every president has had like major wars, like Bush had Iraq.
No,
Obama
Trump never had a war.
No, Trump never had
No. Forget Trump. I'm not counting.
Oh, you're
Trump
talking
in this.
shitty presidents.
I'm talking. Yes, there you go. Every president has had. They've had their wars and shit. There was the Korea. There was Vietnam. There was all these fucking wars.
Barack Obama said
was,
no wars. There was like 5 wars. Yeah.
Barack Obama was Afghanistan. Where else?
Iraq.
Yeah. Where else?
There was a few military interventions.
Kuwait,
all over the world.
Kuwait.
I think Somalia.
Somalia, where they're selling people like slaves.
Yeah.
So so every president has had at least that one big war.
What did Bill Clinton have?
Bush had Iraq.
Clinton had the fucking.
He had Bosnia. The Bosnian War.
Did
I think
he?
was under the Clinton administration, and there was something else too. Yeah.
Mark my words.
no?
Joe Biden is going to be the one known for the Ugandan.
The Ugandan genocide.
We're
coming to free them.
Because that's the thing, bro. These
Is
African
Uganda a free country or what's
Bro,
going
do
on?
you know how much money we're talking? This is enough money to literally pay off the United States debt. I think. How many trillions are they in debt? How many trillions are they in debt?
Bro, forget that. We're talking about American money. But if you put this in like Ugandan perspective, oh my God, bro. These
Jesus
people
Christ.
live on like $3 a day.
Yeah.
A month.
Could you imagine how much money this is?
I opened my own hotel.
So they can pay off half the debt.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But so here's the fucked up thing, bro, is that every time natural resources are discovered in Africa, right? Diamonds or whatever. Bro, when PlayStation was first coming out hard, bro.
First of all-
bauxite for aluminum for PlayStation caused massive fucking executions in Africa, right?
Wait,
for these
what?
mines. Aluminum comes from a product called bauxite. The mineral is called bauxite.
Okay.
When PlayStation, I think it was PlayStation 2, was really big when they needed tons of aluminum for PlayStation and Xbox. Look this up. I don't lie. They discovered Africa was a major source of bauxite.
Oh, shit.
And there were like fucking mass executions, bro. People were getting fucking rattled, bro, at these mines. Yeah, bro, because it's a super expensive resource. Could you imagine what's gonna happen, bro?
It's happening in
these
lithium now.
First
with
of all,
all the
a bunch of
lithium
Jews are
batteries.
gonna show up out of nowhere. That's for sure.
For sure.
They're gonna be like grading it.
Yeah.
Bro, when they dig, they're gonna be digging 5 miles deep into the earth, and there's already gonna be Jews there on offices. Like,
Oh, you guys, it took you long enough.
what are you doing over
I
there?
set up camp with this bitch Beverage.
Yeah, what are you doing over there,
How's
Moish?
Jesus?
Oh, I'm spinning the dreidel.
He's getting angry, he's getting mad, and his bada bops are flying around, bro. What's took you so long?
Yeah.
Big drill with the dreidels, bro.
Yeah. There's a bagel shop, a matzo ball
We're
shop.
terrible people, by the way. We literally.
Did you look about this box head in Africa thing? I'm telling you, bro, it's fucked
liar,
up.
I believe you. I believe
Could you
you.
imagine? Okay, this mine here has $13 trillion worth of gold. Half a kilometer away, there are people dying, bro, of starvation.
Where's Uganda on the
you
map
need
of
an
Africa?
entire fucking
Bro, they're
military
just gonna walk in there and
platoon
go
to defend-
just to take the mine.
Who?
The military.
Could you open a map?
But
I
you
want to see
need
where
military
Uganda
intervention,
is
bro, to defend
after.
that.
Huh?
You need serious military intervention to defend that.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
Private mercenaries, bro.
Yeah.
Private mercenary, bro. You're gonna get bamboozled bro, by 50 million Ugandans. What's the population of Uganda? I want to see how many people are gonna attack that mine. Because everybody's gonna gang up.
I'm
No,
the
but you
captain now.
know what's gonna happen. The U.S. is gonna step in there and they're gonna be allied with Uganda.
Oh, for sure.
And then they're gonna arm them. They're gonna train them.
Bro, the US is already there. You don't know about it.
Just like the exactly.
But people are
They've
gonna be
been there, bro.
storming. People are gonna be storming the
this
mine. Next thing you just hear
45.74 million. I like their flag, by the way.
45, bro. That's a lot of people to defend.
Double
against.
Germans.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
Double the Germans. Bro.
Yeah, bro. Double the German power, bro. That's crazy. That's
What
a
if
lot
the
of
Chinese
people to
wanna
defend
go
against.
Bro,
there?
I guarantee you, 1,000,000%. You know they're gonna be supplied. They're gonna be watch the United States being allied to Uganda.
Bro, is that Uganda?
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. They don't have access to an ocean.
Water, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fucked.
yeah, yeah. Watch and
How
I
are they
think,
gonna get water
I think
there
the
to
reason
dig and
the
stuff?
reason why where's Rwanda? Check Rwanda.
Is it?
I think they went to Rwanda. I think
it-
it's right next door or on top.
I think
That's
that was
Kenya
one.
next door.
Oh yeah, because they're gonna go in there and bamboo the whole area. That's
Oh,
for sure.
yeah, yeah.
They're gonna bamboo
Well,
military
well,
intervention.
Ethiopia's right on top. Bro. Ethiopian
guys
pirates
wanna
are gonna
move
start
to
making their way
Uganda?
down. We're gonna see the migration of
Oh,
Ethiopian
yeah,
pirates.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
Or Rwanda's right
Yeah.
there, but I think it has access to like a giant river or some shit.
but look,
no?
bro,
Just
this
go
is,
to the
bro,
map.
this
Just
is
go to the map.
Ethiopia,
No,
bro.
no, no.
The Ethiopian pirates are gonna start riding motorcycles.
Tanzania.
Bro, could you imagine we start hearing about Ethiopian motorcycle gangs?
100%, Hell's
They have to
Angels
go
shows
inland.
up.
How are they gonna get there, bro?
The
with
Hell's
boats?
Angels show up.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna
Congo's
become.
exit.
I'm telling you, mark my words. Uganda is gonna become like Miami, Florida.
Like Tanzania's a fucked up place, bro. Tanzania's the Wild West.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Fuck.
Yeah, this is a land of
And they already have the
lawlessness,
Democratic Republic of Congo set up right
which
next
is
door.
undemocratic.
Undemocratic.
By the way, you have the Congo and you have the Democratic Republic of the Congo. They're two separate states. Just so
Countries.
you're aware. They're states.
States? Like West Virginians.
Well, yeah, but those are states within a federation. And here I mean like they're autonomous, politically independent states.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
By the way, also any nation that has the word democratic in it is fucking-
undemocratic.
Not only is like the most tyrannical
We've learned
states,
this.
like the People's Republic of China.
Yeah, there you go. It belongs to anyone but the people of China.
Yeah, exactly. They fucked up the translation. That's
Yeah.
in Chinese.
Yeah,
it's,
that's what they meant.
That's what they meant.
It doesn't belong to the
Yeah.
people
Yeah,
in
it's
Chinese.
not the People's Democratic
And then they
Republic of
translate
China.
it. It's
And
like the people that get the tattoos. They get it. They
Yeah,
put
yeah.
chicken soup on their back instead of
Yeah.
like
See,
be brave.
Sure made a joke. Your buddy Sure, he made a joke.
Who? Sure.
The comedian.
Who?
Sure.
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 Who the fuck is Sure, bro?
Who's the comedian, bro, you guys had
Are you
on?
talking about Andrew Schultz?
Andrew Schultz,
Bro,
sorry.
Schultz is awesome, bro.
Sure.
Leave, bro.
Andrew
leave.
Schultz is
You know,
awesome.
How
He
dare you?
had the... Why, bro? You his boyfriend, bro? There was a girl fan, and he goes, "What are you? A Taiwanese? Also China soon."
Yeah, China
Chinese soon.
Yeah, I saw that. That was amazing. Did you see his recent one about abortion? You know what I
Yeah.
love about Schultz? Schultz, he doesn't give a fuck about any political leanings. He'll find the funny in every single scenario and he'll make fun of it. So he'll make fun of abortion while being, and he'll make the joke seem pro-abortion.
What's this?
Or, hold on, what is this? Oh, we don't care. No, it's okay. Remove this. We don't need the video. We
I want to
understand.
see. That's my wallpaper.
Fucking scumbag. Scumbag.
So what I love about Schultz is it doesn't matter. He doesn't care about the political leaning. Is he'll find the funny in whichever political leaning. So let's say he makes like a.
He doesn't have political affiliation. You mean?
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. It doesn't have any political affiliation. And
He's
if
like Ralphie May, God rest his soul.
yeah, and if he finds something funny with pro-abortionists, then he'll make the funny and the joke will lean pro-abortion. He does not himself lean pro anything, you know, but because it's funny, he'll say it,
Right,
or
right,
because
right,
he thought about it, you know. Same thing, like he I think he can make a joke that's anti-abortion, and it's gonna be funny, but because he'll say it because he thought about it, and it's funny. He won't. Like he won't, because I did an open mic and I saw a lot of comedians go up and kind of try to do jokes, with Roe v. Wade. They were like, Roe v. Wade got overturned, and they kind of like some of them. It seemed like they were kind of doing it because it was like the popular thing online to talk shit about it being overturned. You know, so you could tell they were trying to be funny.
They were trying to cater to what was hot at
What
that
was
moment.
hot at that
and
moment,
what they thought the audience
and they tried to make
hear.
something funny out of it.
Right.
They didn't get like a funny thought. You understand? Like,
Right.
oh, this is funny, and then regardless of what the political affiliation is of the joke, you know what I mean? But Schultz, why he's amazing is because he doesn't do that. You understand? Anyways,
You're infatuated with Schultz.
bro,
You're gay
suck
for
his
Andrew
dick,
Schultz.
bro.
You're
You know
homo
what?
for Andrew Schultz.
a little bit gay for Andrew
That's fine.
Schultz,
That's fine.
but I'm top.
Oh,
I'm top. I don't care.
He's a bottom bear.
Look, I can never be bottom.
Why?
I can never be bottom
Why? Your size?
unless the man is bigger than me.
Oh, perfect.
That's it. Fuck you.
Question mark.
Oh, did he fuck you? Oh, is that the question?
Um,
All right.
I think we're gonna close on that.
It was a 2-hour. This is a good episode.
Yeah, this was a very
This
good
was-
episode. People
this
got a
was
lot.
a very contained episode. Very informative.
Very informative,
And very toned
contained,
down.
very toned down.
Yeah.
We listened to
We kept the
not your criticisms, your opinions, and we're like, you know what? Yes, it does get a little over exaggerated. What are you doing, bro? Are you a toddler, bro? What are you doing right now?
Why are you looking at
You
me,
want
bro?
me to, you
Like,
want me to turn you into potential
This might
Batman?
be the first episode where we haven't lost it on Poseidon. We haven't started screaming at each other.
Yes,
You screamed a little
it's true.
bit.
Oh no, we pretend scream though. That doesn't count. But like, I mean, actual yelling.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, so very informative. I loved what you brought to the table. I loved the fucking CERN shit. It's fucking dope, and it's topical. I love
Don't
your
fucking talk to
historical.
me like that.
Bro,
Don't. No.
you know,
Be
not
nice.
because I have a pinky ring.
No.
I can't properly smack a table. I have to
No.
remove
Why do you have a pinky ring, bro? Who do you think you are,
Mind your
bro?
own fucking
Control the
business.
range.
Who are you,
You think he's
bro?
Tony Soprano, bro? Leave him alone.
You know what? This is what I want to say. There was a random person walked into next door, starts talking Pantelis, and he's like, "Your fucking friend there, the washed up wannabe mobster."
Yeah.
And I just
Who's
died,
this, bro?
I
Who's this?
don't know.
Who's this?
Pantelis died. I died of laughter. It was very funny.
I
We
know.
laughed
Does he have
together.
glasses?
No, he doesn't have glasses. He's very tall.
I don't know who he is. Never
Very
seen him
tall.
before in my life.
Skinny, lanky.
I'm not sure
Skinny,
who he is. It was a funny comment though.
I know who it is.
Wannabe ex
But now because I have a pinky ring, I have to. When I smack the table, I have to remove it and go like this. Bro, last
Ross,
time,
What's
hurts
your
you.
other hand?
Ross, it hurts you.
no, otherwise it bends. Last
Cheap.
last
Cheap.
last time.
Dollarama.
No. What are you talking about?
You know those? You put the $2.
No,
and
because
you
it's a
just
pinky
twist.
ring. It's much thinner.
Seriously though, why do you have a pinky ring?
Because I like pinky
Versace.
rings. What do you
Versace.
What the
too.
fuck? What kind of man wears a pinky ring?
Me.
Did you go fix your
Suck my
eyes because
dick.
they look?
I'm going end of July.
Oh, okay.
Fix his eyes.
You don't see the fucking pus balls in his eyes, bro.
You still have those.
I'm going end of July. Yeah.
End of July, Malaka.
I
go-
got
go
angry
get
at
checked
I got
out.
angry at FIFA and I smacked my. I went like this, and it bent the ring, but I did it really hard. I went like fuck.
Ah, Malaka, watch out, bro. The table too. Next time,
You
just
have
punch
nice
your girlfriend.
couches. I was at your place. I'm like, that's a comfy couch to play video games.
No,
on.
it's true, bro. A girl's face, bro. It's soft.
Now I understand why you pass out on the couches, bro.
Huh?
Now I understand why you pass out on your couch.
Me? Yeah.
they're so
oh,
comfy.
yeah, you saw the
Because
couch.
when I first moved you in, you had that small couch.
Yeah,
Or you
yeah.
had nothing at the time.
I
You
used to
got your
fall-
couches, motherfucker.
Yeah, I
That's
used
the
to
big
fall
L
asleep.
ones.
Yeah, I used to fall asleep on
Like
that couch,
you.
and my legs would hang over the edge.
You're also a behemoth of a man.
Yeah, that's true.
You got new couches?
Yeah,
How's
big-
the desk I got you?
Oh, I love it.
Nice, eh?
Oh, bro, now and I got a library too.
Oh, you're
I got
pretending to be educated. You know what? You go to his house, you're like, bro, look at all this collection of books. It's 17 copies of 1982, but anyways, it's like, wow, look at all these books.
1982.
You go what?
You mean 1984?
Or 1984, whatever. You go to pull the book. It's just foam. It's still fake books. Like
You know what's one of the books I have? The
1984?
Curse of the High IQ.
You're dreaming, eh? You're dreaming. You're like, one day, the light bulb is magically gonna go off. Yeah, the curse of the high IQ. You're so stupid.
Where did you buy that? Could you tell me?
Amazon.
So you were browsing Amazon one
I was
night.
browsing
He's
Amazon.
browsing
I saw
Amazon.
this.
What
You
do
know
I
what?
get
It's a
from a
good idea.
genius?
Bro, I'm trying to understand these
Geniuses
geniuses.
buy these books.
Yeah.
Try to understand them, bro. Bro, if I can understand them, I can become one.
You know who's a genius? The guy who wrote that book to sell it to people
Exactly.
like you. That's the genius.
Or what's the other one about the 36 dramatic situations? There can only be
On every movie.
in every
yeah.
movie, book, thing that you've read, there can only be 36 or 32. I don't remember the number. I think 36 dramatic endings. There cannot be more. But the combination of these, like the combination could be like infinite. Like,
That's interesting.
yeah. So I bought that. I bought a few. I bought The Art of War.
What's one
Sun
of them?
Tzu. I don't know. I haven't read the book yet.
Sun Tzu.
Well, because I'm still reading books.
He goes to the library.
I read 5 books at the same time.
He
You
reads
piece
the
of shit.
books and he puts them.
No, what are you talking about?
So
I don't know how people do that.
Yes,
I don't know how you read
return
5
them.
books at the same time.
Well, you read, and then eventually you're like, I kind of want to read something else. You put it down like a video game.
Yeah, but don't you lose your train of thought?
No, you don't.
You remember what you read after reading 4 other books?
Well, I'll read the first. I'm like, where was I again? I'll reread the page, and I'll go, oh, that's where I was.
Next.
Yeah.
I just don't read.
Well,
books,
like
that's why I
video
don't
games,
lose
bro.
my
Like
train of
video
thought.
games, you put down the video
That was
game,
back
you
in the
start
day.
another one, and then
Sports games are
hold on,
different, but when you're playing like
no, you come back to it. You're like, how do I do the controls again?
it's like 2 weeks
But
after
then-
Elden
but
Ring,
then-
where the fuck am I?
Yeah, but then you play again for like an hour, and you're like, oh, okay, I got this down packed again. Same thing.
Yeah, I can't do that. I'm a 1 book kind of guy.
I
Interesting.
should start reading books.
I just power through it.
But I like taking my time though. I like shelving something. I like being like, I'd like to come back to this another time.
That's me finishing video games.
Huh?
That's me finishing them. If I don't finish them, they're still not in where they're supposed to.
Yeah.
Next to my PlayStation, that's not done yet. And now, like Elden Ring is done. Close that shit up. Never gonna touch it again until the DLC comes out.
Yeah, I'm the same way, but I like to.
Bro, I platinum the game. I'm so happy.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah,
Platinum the game. Bro. I'm so happy.
good. All right, we're gonna close, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm
We need to-
Poseidon69 on Instagram and Twitter. Go to panteliscomedy.com. Click on dates. You're gonna find it's 21st
weeks.
and 23rd of July. Dates. It's his French hour.
Did you buy tickets?
I'm
Le
trying.
Dernier des Vrais. And he has another date on the 28th of July. It's Le Rebelle. It's the French nasty show. Basically, that's what it's called. Click on panteliscomedy.com. Click on dates. That's where you're going to find them. PXLS on Instagram and Twitter for
We need to
Alex.
stream.
We need to stream. But
New
as
map.
you can see, we've been very busy. We do 2-hour episodes every time. Then VI_RON for Viron on Instagram and Twitter as well. I think that's it. Mano, what's your handle? Do you want to... EP... What? EPAUSG for Mano, the producer.
It should be ETA 3
You guys got an
years.
intern, I heard.
But you know what? Because he's with us, he's Manolo, the producer.
Oh my God.
Manoli.
Manolo.
Manolo!
Get that cocaine.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace out.